Yo, what's up, everybody? This is LB back at y'all with another one, man. Shouts out to the whole LDBC Lions Den basketball community. Give the video a like, hit subscribe. Ring the bell whenever we drop a video. That way you get those notifications. Also, subscribe to the Patreon. Leave a link to the Patreon when the stream is over with. And let's get right into this. So, some news and notes around the NBA. Right, before we begin, let's talk about what happened last night with the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat. So the Boston Celtics was able to get their act together and was able to get back into the series, beating a Miami Heat last night, 117-106. Gordon Hayward returned last night. And what's up, Buck Skull Gang? What's going on? And sure enough, a Yahoo article comes out. And basically made Gordon Hayward out to be this hero, that he was the reason why that, the Boston Celtics was able to get back in the series. And I think that was disgusting. But anyway, now this article says here, turning left off Enes Kanter's shoulder, Boston Celtics wing Gordon Hayward emerged like a craft beer enthusiast at the end of his weekend off. With the ball spiraling on his palm, he showed he was the Celtics mustache offering from the basketball guard, swerving to the middle in the fast way he does, fast enough to create space to avoid Miami Heat defender Andre Iguodala. Patented swipe, deliberate enough to have exhausted all the other options. He nailed a free throw jumper. Big deal. Anyway, it goes on to say, when the Celtics was now 0-2 against the Heat on Thursday, Marcus Smart went on a tirade so loud, literally leaked out through the locker room halls and into the ears of reporters, triggering a new cycle of questions centered around combustibility and who exactly the Celtics would be the wick burned all the way down to the sticks of dynamite. Before Saturday night's win answered that question, made the series 2-1. A bottle of excitement surrounded Hayward's return. If he looked anything like his regular self, he could be exactly what the Celtics have been missing. A tall playmaker waiting to score, settle, and play defense. But they couldn't expect peak Hayward after he spent a month tending to an ankle injury, and if something didn't change, well, the record says about teams that go down 3-0. Hayward's a robber cut through the tension like a pocket pass, eventing the arms of three Heat defenders and hitting Daniel Tice on a stride, uncovered to the rim, the place no Heat player wants it to go, and the place no other Celtics can reliably place it. Now, that's what this article goes on to say. Why is Hayward's presence is so important to the Celtics? With 2:39 left in the first half, Tice checked out the game for Smart, and for the first time in the postseason, the Celtics' five best players took the floor together. Kemba, Smart, Hayward, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, an athletic, switchy, centerless lineup that hardly played together in the regular season. On the first trip down the floor, Tatum and Brown switched a dribble handoff between Butler and Bam, with Brown smothering the rim. Butler cuffed up the ball, and Tatum dunked on the other end. Miami only scored twice for the rest of the half. Boston unleashed a parade of dunks. Okay, all right, I'm going to stop talking about this, man. I'm going to stop talking about this because, really, I'm not going to put no stock into that. Okay? Miami Heat had a bad game. Let's just be honest. Miami Heat had a bad game. I mean, what's up, True to King TV? And, it was due. I'm going to say this about the Miami Heat. They were due to have a bad game. I mean, they ran off like 10, 11 straight, 12 games in a row, right? They was due for a bad game. And it came last night. He had a huge lead in the third quarter. And it looked like for one point in the third quarter, the Miami Heat was going to mount another comeback. But give Boston credit, they was able to withstand that. And as a result, they was able to eke out that win last night. And just let y'all know, I don't like the Boston Celtics, and I think Marcus Smart's a little prick. But give them credit. They played good last night. All right. We'll just have to see how Game 4 plays out. Do I think the Lakers beat the Nuggets today? Yeah. I think the Lakers go up 2 on the Nuggets today. What? We'll see what happens. Now, other NBA news. The Indiana Pacers will interview Mike Brown for their head coaching vacancy. Mike Brown's been an assistant under Steve Kerr since 2016. They won 3 NBA championships with the Golden State Warriors. He was a former coach of the year with the Cavaliers. And he led the Cleveland Cavaliers to the NBA Finals, 2007. So now Mike Brown did coach the Lakers for a few games before they ultimately fired him and brought in Mike D'Antoni. Matter of fact, Mike Brown. So let's go back to that history, that period of time. So Phil Jackson left after the 2011 season. They were eliminated in the playoffs his first season. And then 5 games into the second season, he got fired and replaced by Mike D'Antoni. So Mike, and then when he took over those games for Steve Kerr, Steve Kerr was out those games due to I think it was his back. Mike Brown has proven that he can coach a team on the NBA level because they had like one of the best records and in the league during that time. Steve Kerr was out, and also they played with more discipline. They weren't as careless with the basketball. So, like Mike Brown to get that opportunity in Indiana. Other people who are considered for the coaching vacancy in Indiana is Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups will be a first-time coach. And then, of course, there's Mike D'Antoni, who, stepped down from the Houston position. And there's word going around that he could possibly be interested in the 76ers job. But I really don't want him coaching that team, man, because Joel Embiid would be ruined. And then talk about Daryl Morey being like the president of basketball operations, man. Look, that analytics shit is overrated. Okay? You don't use analytics in basketball, right? I told people about this a year ago when I did a video breaking down analytics and what it was and how you use it. Only in certain situations where you use analytics, right? But it cannot be to where you're using analytics and that's like you're making decisions strictly off of that. It's not like you're driving a car and you noticing trends on different components of the car, and then you make your decision based off of that, right? Analytics work good when it comes to man-made components in a vehicle or a machine. That's when analytics come into play. You don't use analytics in fucking sports. I take that back. It's only certain situations where you use analytics in sports, because analytics can't measure a guy's heart. You know, analytics can't measure a guy's determination. It can't measure a guy's will to win. You can't get that with analytics. You know? So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Other news around the NBA. The Kings hired Monty McNair as president of basketball operations. Now there was Joe Dumars that filled that role. Now I don't know what role Joe Dumars will have within the Sacramento Kings, right? But you know, he's one of the top basketball minds. He built some winning teams in Houston. Joe Dumars will be the club's chief strategy officer. So basically, while he'll be around the team, you know, he just ain't gonna be like that guy that's gonna drive, you know, the decision-making process. What up, Trudy King?
What up, all baby?
Good morning to you.
Good
morning to Monterey Moore.
Yeah, man.
What you got? So, give us your breakdown of the game last night. You the resident Celtics expert.
You know. We it was a do or die situation. Celtics had to come out like that, man.
Well,
you want, you know what I mean? It was basically one of those situations like, listen, you want to be here or not? You know what I mean? You gonna let the Heat run over you like that? And that's when Boston stepped up. You know what I mean? They ain't let themselves get punched in the face. You know what I mean? And like you said, like I like the defense Celtics was playing, the ball movement. That's the key. You can't. It's all about ball movement. You playing against a defense like Miami, you got to move that ball. You got to move that ball. And Gordon Hayward, even though he didn't statistically, he wouldn't react great, but hey, he played some good man defensive wise, and Celtics got the job done.
Shout out to Value Pain, aka Ass Clown. Hey, I appreciate you, man.
Now the question is, Celtics doing that another game 4.
Yeah, you know Miami was due to have a bad game, man. But hey, I'll give him credit. Yeah. They, you know, and there's another thing I wanted to talk about too, right? Because Gordon Hayward, historically, especially during the course of this season, he's actually performed well against the Miami Heat.
Yeah, and he come back with ankle. I mean, he was a little rusty, come out with ankle injury and all that stuff. So But still though, he still even though statistically he still played deep like defensive wise and of course giving us minutes off the bench. So you can't that's what the Celtics desperately needs, you know what I mean?
right?
So
If anybody want
hey,
to come in, I got the link in the chat room, man. If y'all want to come in and
you know what I mean?
give us your assessment of what happened last night.
To be
But
honest with you, like and be honest with you, it's like to be honest with you, Celtics could possibly be up 3-0 right now. If off of bad execution, not moving the ball in the games, you know what I mean?
coulda, shoulda, woulda.
But I'm just saying though, but that's what I'm saying. But you can't do that with Miami. You know what I mean? Miami capitalized. That's why now you gotta fight this uphill battle. You know what I mean?
Right?
What you don't want to do. But now, hopefully, it should be confidence. You know what I mean? And off this like a dominant win. Because mind you, the first two games were kind of dog fights. You know what I mean?
I agree.
This game was more clear. So hopefully, this should be momentum. And like, listen, come to the next game. You know what I mean?
Right?
So I like that game last night. I like so how they fought back. I was ready. Listen, man, I only got to prove myself, man. I to be honest, I only got to prove myself. I'm like, listen, man, hey,
I bet he was like, "What the fuck, man? What the fuck, man? This is bullshit."
hey, I was like, hey, because next year is gonna be even harder. You know what I
Well,
mean?
yeah, next year, I agree. It's not going like
Toronto's a young team. Like they can get better. They have young pieces that can get better. Brooklyn. I mean, I don't have faith in the Sixers, but still they have young talent, and hey, they could get better too. Um, yeah, it's just you know what I mean. You can't take things for granted. You know what I mean.
yeah, and
You
that
got to
would
take
piss
your
me off.
opportunities.
And that would piss me off about what Paul George said the other day, man. You know what
That's
I'm
what,
saying?
yeah, like that's some boy. You can't do that, man. You
Talk
can't.
about
That's
this
why
ain't a
that's what sucks.
championship
You
of bus season. Get the fuck out of here. But then
can't
again,
do that.
my boy, the one LVZ, um,
Hmm.
he pointed out, because I was on his channel yesterday, he pointed out that Paul George has had a history of this.
Yeah,
You know,
he
you
only
know
had like one great run in the playoffs. That's when like the breakout
that was
season.
that was when he was with Indiana.
When they took Miami to Game 7.
Yeah,
If you take away, that, he's been horrible in the playoffs.
and
And two raw
and so
said
I
last year,
I take responsibility for buying into this fucking false hype.
hey,
I'm
everybody did. Everybody did. Even people that doubted them. Everybody didn't think this was gonna happen. They fooled.
I,
They got everybody fooled.
so that's a lesson learned for me. Just because they got this team together, don't hey, there's a song by Public Enemy back in the day called "Don't Believe the Hype."
Yeah, but I mean, I kind of been learning this lesson technically from LeBron James Miami when they play against the Mavs. It ain't all about talent. I learned that for a very young age. But this
Yeah,
just this just like reinforce it now even more. You know what I
and
mean? What happened to Clippers.
so yeah, next year there's no guarantee that
And they got
what
no
we
choice
see.
now. They got no choice to get better because luxury tax. You have no assets to get anybody new. They gotta make it work.
Yeah, I mean now we at a point now where hey, we at a point now that we're like, look, you need to. This is a year by year basis because teams with this high roster turnover. I think that's one of the bigger problems too. These teams just not staying together, whether it
Right.
be because of players getting disgruntled and they want money, or the players just not getting along with each other, whatever the case may
Or
be.
the teams trade them. Or the teams trade them like the
Yeah,
Kimber
team
Walker
trades them and all
like the
that.
Kimber Walker situation. Like Kimber Walker, like Anthony Davis. They don't really build talent around these guys for all these years. And they've been like have to, you know what I mean, carry the shoulders. And it's like, you know what I mean. What else would they have to do? You know what I mean? I mean, you're not putting talent around me. You know what I mean? What you force me to do? I understand it's all about competing and working what you got at the time, but at the same time, like The front office got to do their job, and if they can't do their job, you can't get mad players just want to leave. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like that's as simple as that. Like back, like I could say I don't know. It's different. Like it's all about the money, and then like better opportunity now. It's hard. Like you don't see like teams like. Well, I mean, I guess you can say the Warriors. They're a dynasty. They have like 4 people that was on that team. That took for a long time, but it's not really been a lot. That's only it though. For like a great team that stayed together.
Right.
Like anywhere, everybody else, like LeBron, he stayed moved. He moved like every 4 years. You know what I mean? So
I agree.
like it's crazy. So Clippers, they have no choice next year to play. They have no choice at all. Especially if Doc definitely getting fired next year. He's definitely getting fired. If he can't get the job done next year, he's definitely getting fired. There ain't
Who?
no if it was
Who you talking about?
Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers.
Oh yeah, you already know he on the hot seat. He's like one of the.
Like
He's definitely on the hot seat. Is between him and I'll tell you who else is on the hot seat. Terry Stotts. He'll be on the hot seat next year.
Clippers is horrible, man. They listen. As matter of fact, they need to move out of LA, man.
They ain't moving out of LA. The
They
markets
didn't
are
move out.
too
They
big.
didn't see it. Seattle,
They will move out of Staples Center though. They will move out of there.
They don't deserve to be in LA, man.
They will move out of Staples Center, but
They
yeah.
don't deserve to be in LA, man. Put them in San Diego or something, man. Bring it back to Buffalo.
They bring back to Buffalo.
What they the Buffalo Braves?
But you
They were
stupid.
that was disgusting though, man. That messed a lot of people up, man. That's disgusting. Quan think he could do all. Quan think he could just turn shit. What he thought turn? He trying to turn shit to the side. What's the saying? I don't even know the saying. That's what Kawhi get, man.
Hey, I'm not
Now
gonna
they
say
have no choice to win. They talking about ain't no championship bust. You're a liar. Why are you joining the Clippers then? You was a whole liar, yo. Like, come on, man. But he been had that attitude for years though, man. Like criticizing Damian Lillard game winning shot against him, saying it was a bad shot. Like he's a hater, man. Then he was talking cash shit on Dame, talking about you getting put out and all that stuff like that. You talking cash shit, and then you play like dog shit in the playoffs. Come on, yo. Disgusting.
yeah, no, not good. I tell you this one, not good. So other news, right? Going back to the Sixers, right? So they're considering a front office shakeup. They're looking at Trailblazers executive Neil Olshey, but he only wants the job if he has complete control over basketball operations. Like he want to pick his own president, he want to pick his own general manager. They talked about there was rumor going out that Danny Ferry, you remember Danny Ferry, former Duke player, former basketball NBA player, wasn't a good NBA player, but nevertheless, he was the GM for a while. He got caught up in the I forgot what happened. The way he ended up resigning, I think he used a racial slur or something like that.
Yeah, it was something. I think I remember that. I know what you're talking about.
I forgot what. Yeah, that's what it was back in 2014. He used a racial slur, so essentially he's blackballed. All right, I don't see Danny Ferry getting any kind of looks anywhere because look, there's some stains that could be washed away with Tide and bleach, but that stain can't come off.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Yeah, I can't do that.
So
Elton Brand will still be the GM.
Who?
So Elton Brand, like they think about moving, like getting rid of Elton Brand.
Probably if they hire a new president of basketball operation, then that'll be likely to happen. Because you already
I
heard
was
the
like,
guy.
yeah,
You already heard what the dude from Neil Oshie from
oh
Portland.
yeah,
If he takes the job, he wants complete control. That means he wants his own president and general managers. If they hire him, then yes, Elton Brand will be gone. Because you know
what?
when
But
you because when
yeah,
you got to think about this, Shooter King, you probably already know this, but probably undervaluing and overlooking that when they clean house like that, and
yeah,
they're bringing in president of basketball operations and all that, man, they gonna want to bring in their own guys.
yup, you right.
You know, you don't want to sit up here and have leftovers from the last regime because if they were so good, then why'd you having all these changes being made if they were so good?
You right. But
So
think about,
they want to bring
but
in
I
their
don't
own
even,
people.
right, that's true. But I don't even think he's even the right person for that job. I'll be honest with you though, I would think twice taking the job, any type of coaching or front office job with the Sixers, because with the people that fucked up did in the past.
But see,
Like this is a like
another thing too, though, True the King. I'm sorry to cut you off. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
are you good?
Go ahead, continue.
No, like I'm saying, like it'd be hard, like it'd be hard for any. I would think twice even taking the job because it's so hard to like. It's just such a mess that you gotta like fix and turn into like like make it work. You know what I mean?
Right?
Coaching or even the front office. There's a lot like that's a lot of work you gotta do. You
Yeah.
got two people that's overpaid and the kid's not. Then you got Jerome B that's not in shape. Ben Simmons afraid to shoot. It's a lot of things you gotta work with.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. I mean, that is true, but I mean, still.
And the Trailblazers, I don't think that dude. I don't think. I mean, what he? I mean, what he did? What did he do really for the Trailblazers? He really didn't do that good of a job. Like I wouldn't say he did like a great job, whatever. But
No.
they've been. So it's like my thing is like I don't know. Daryl Morey, like that LA bullshit. Like you said earlier, that's bullshit right there. And Mike Dan, like Sixers, I don't know. Sixers fucked up, man. They might as well just fucking tank. Tell you the truth.
Man.
They might as well break that shit up and fucking tank, yo. Like trust the process part too.
Yeah. Right.
They ain't like they ain't like quicksand right now.
Basically,
Like
they are.
they ain't quicksand right now because like you have so much flaws and deficiencies on that team that you need like yeah Ben Simmons is a talented motherfucker but he don't want to fucking shoot the ball like fuck not him not knowing how to shoot but you're not even trying to shoot that's even worse. What Kobe RB Kobe what he said every shot you miss you don't take every shot you miss you don't take.
What?
It's a real ass
What? Yeah.
statement.
Yeah. Yep. You're right. Every shot you miss every shot you don't take.
You
You're
don't
right.
take yeah. That's like that's I mean and he held and he like he hurts the Sixers that and then Jerome B needs to, like he fucking out of shape. That man run like he only like 300 pounds right now. Like dude, and then it's like he gotta be. Then it's like he's so much out of shape he can't close them games in the fourth quarter, and he sells for jump shots and shit. Looking like Patrick Ewing. Like, like I don't like you 7'1" with probably the best post game in the game, post moves in the game, and you don't even utilize that. Come on, man. Yeah, he dropped 30 on the Celtics, but he should have averaged 40. He should have averaged 40 on Daniel Tice. I like Daniel Tice, but come on, man. Like, you couldn't get now one game. I understand Ben Simmons was hurt, but you couldn't get one game.
You couldn't get one game.
You supposed to be in B. Oh, he the best player on the floor. That's which was is a lie. He wasn't even on the All NBA team for a reason, man. But he has all that talent. Talent wise, he is probably the best center in the game. But all the other things that doesn't. You need more than that, man. You need the hunger is more than that. More than just talent. Look at Jokic. Jokic working on his game. He's working on his body. It's like everything Joel B not doing, Jokic is doing.
Yeah.
Like, come on, like it's just they. Then Tobias Harris, that thief, that criminal. Don't get me
Hey man,
started
some
with
of these
him.
motherfuckers, yeah, because some of these motherfuckers is like,
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
look, I like Tobias Harris or whatever like that, but he ain't worth no hundreds. He ain't no $170 million player, man.
He 180. He got paid 180.
And, and,
He a
and
thief.
you got to get fired for that. You know what I'm saying? The GM should get fired for that.
You settle for that. You really like you really like they really sit down, right?
Man,
They
look,
shut
tell
down
you right now,
and
if
put
it
a
was me, I'll
contract.
let
They
that
like
motherfucker walk. You want a max
I'll let you
contract?
listen.
I ain't paying that. Fuck that. And like, well, I mean,
But Jimmy,
look,
but they could have. But here's the thing, though. Jimmy didn't want to beat it, but you had no choice. But look, I don't give a damn. I'd rather have nothing than that.
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I'd rather have nothing than that shit. Listen. Try to sign some role players or something. I don't give a damn. Listen, Carmelo was on the market. Hey, listen. Let's know what I ain't. You know what? And Carmelo was on the market when you signed that. When Carmelo was on the market when you signed Tobias here for that 180 mil. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. He had to pay that. He had to pay that man.
Nope.
They not to pay that man. I don't listen. That motherfucker. That motherfucker to walk. And you saw there. No, the dumb shit though was the dumb shit was signing Al Horford for that money. That was the dumb. That was like the icing on the cake. I like Al Horford, and I think Al Horford still can help a team out win, like as a role player or whatever, come off the bench, whatever. But he didn't worth no 100 fucking mil, though. That's like that was the icing on the bullshit.
You know that's like his third max contract, right?
Yeah, that man getting paid. Yeah, he got max contract. Like, hey, his agent, man, listen, he ain't know what he doing. His agent know what he doing. He trying to clutch.
I better not. Hey, I better not see not one GoFundMe account for Al Horford. You know what I'm saying?
That man getting paid. I was telling my boy about this. Like, listen, he been getting paid. He never got traded. Like, he never got traded. Like, he been getting paid. Hit the test free agent market. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Got
that
paid some
motherfucker
more.
like, can I get paid?
That
I'm
motherfucker
just
getting
trying to
paid.
make some cash.
I'll be
I'm just
disappointed if he
trying
had
to
money
make
problems.
cash.
I'll be so disappointed. I'm like, come on, Al, you
Can
out of
I
pocket.
get paid?
That more agent know what they doing. That man what 34?
Yeah.
That man got a max contract at 34, man. You can't make this up, man.
Can't
He
make that
ain't
shit
make
up,
no
bro.
all-star. It's like that was the icing on the board. Like, yo, you saw Al Horford. First of all, only reason why the Sixers is dumb as shit. That's why Celtics be playing the shit out of the Sixers. They be playing the shit out of them because they like. It seems like they trying to make moves based off what the Celtics do, which is weird. Like, oh, we're not signing Al Horford, but y'all gonna sign him just because we don't got like. Okay, we didn't want the motherfucker anyway.
Yeah, right.
Like we baited them to get Markel Fultz. A lot of people don't realize that we baited them to get Markel Fultz. And look how that shit blew up. Like Sixers is out of pocket, man. They gotta
This
do something.
thing.
They gotta do something. And the only way for they will be taken serious next year if Embiid gets in shape and Ben Simmons start taking jump shots. If I don't see Ben Simmons shoot like he open, shoot like if he on like just at least take. I don't care if you can't shoot or not. Which is crazy because his form is not that bad. You really like his form not even that bad. Then you look in practice, he hitting like multiple jump shots. This is weird. This is the weirdest shit I've ever seen in my life. Weirdest shit. Cause even like Rondo, like even like back in the day or even now, like yeah, like back in the day, he wasn't like a great 3-point shooter, but he still took jump shots
Mm-hmm.
when need to. Like he don't take none at all. Like 15, like outside of outside of 10 feet, no. He ain't take no jump shot. That shit is weird. I don't know why you're not taking them. And Brett Brown, that's why, like, I don't know why Brett Brown not cussing the fuck out, not taking the jump shot.
Well, you know, Brett Brown cussing people out right now from his house.
Or
He got all the time in the world to watch game film and then cuss people out for missing the assignments.
or his bag was packed at game
He ain't
3.
got to worry about them yelling back at him.
His game, his his bags was packed at game 3. His bags already packed. You send him a letter. Hey, this is what you know. We appreciate you being here.
Yeah, right.
Oh, hope you do better in the future. But you gotta get the fuck out of here.
They say you
Yeah,
ain't
that's
gotta go
crazy.
home, but you
That's
can't
that's
stay here.
why it's like when Mark Jackson get to see the job. That's why I'm kind of like I don't know, man. I don't think Mark Jackson will even take that job because it's too much shit.
I look at Hayward's stat line, right? The
Right,
motherfucker had 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals in 31 minutes. But he was supposed to
right.
be the reason why they won that game, right? Get the fuck out of here, man.
Ain't no reason, but he helped. He helped almost off the bench. I'm not gonna. Who's that? You like the main reason why they won the game? Nobody. Like, come on, man.
Hey, but
He did help.
hey, I just saw an article from ESPN and I saw another article from Yahoo saying that Gordon Hayward was the reason why they won that game.
I'm
If
not
y'all
gonna go that far.
man,
He was one
that's
of the
what
reasons. He
they
was
said.
one of the reasons.
That's what
That's
they just said.
bullshit. That's
They
bullshit.
said,
He one of the reasons why, but I'm not
you
gonna
know
say
what
he
the
was the
article
main reason.
said? The article said the Celtics found a $32.7 million way to get back in the series.
That's one of your shit.
Hold on. That's what the article said, right? That's what the title say. Let me go back to the homepage because I just saw this fucking disgusting. Yeah, the Celtics found a $32.7 million way to beat the Heat. Just disgusting, man. Just disgusting.
He played a part, but I'm not gonna sit there and put a whole article on this. Like I
Yeah,
would say, he played a
they wrote
part.
a whole article about this shit.
He played a part. Like he moved the, like I said, moved the ball, rebound, played defense. Like he did help, but Jalen Brown was actually was like he was a factor in the defense. Like the defense, we was getting easy dunks. Jalen Brown was looking unstoppable. They couldn't Miami couldn't stop Jalen Brown at all. He was unstoppable. Man, I like Jalen Brown's game, man.
I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Y'all really think?
So first of all, he getting traded. I think first of all, I think he'll get traded next season.
Oh,
But
you
we
think he'll
don't
get
really.
traded?
We need a big. We need like a big man. We need a defensive big that like give us some like some side of an offense. Like he need a big. But like Al Horford, like we had like Al, even we had like an Al Horford right now. That'd be big for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I'll be honest with you, I would be, we would be, it would be no doubt we be in the finals, but there'd be no doubt we be in the finals. What Al Horford could do, he could stretch the floor, play defense, switch, pat. You know what I mean? We need somebody like that, like Bam, like we need somebody like. Not, I ain't gonna say we need like an Anthony Davis, or I mean we can get DeMarcus Cousins. That'd be cool. We get DeMarcus Cousins. That'd be cool.
Right.
Wouldn't mind that. But like that, or somebody that can score, give us a threat, or somebody just play some defense, man. Simple like that. Celtics only missing and we got in the bench gotta get better. Hopefully we got young people on the bench, so hopefully they can get better offensively. I like the Williams, Grant Williams, and Robert Williams, but they gotta get better offensively. And Wanamaker, and we be straight.
Yeah.
We be straight. We almost there. We almost there. That's why I wouldn't like. So I wouldn't agree with Go ahead when he's like, oh, he's the main reason why. Like I would mention it. Like he played a part. He played a big part, but I ain't going that far.
Yeah. This is like, get the fuck out of here.
I don't know what Jimmy Butler doing. I don't know why he trying like I don't know why he think he can just fucking take over the fourth quarter. Like motherfucking saying anything gonna be all right. You know it's that shit right now, right?
Right.
You trying to start fucking slow. Like yeah, I'm clutch. So I'll, yada. I just gonna take over the fourth quarter. That ain't fucking gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work. You down by fucking 20. Fuck out of here. You see that? You know I know that shit ain't gonna fucking work. Jimmy's
Hell no,
bucks
that
my
ain't
ass.
gonna work.
Jimmy Butler's my and yo, do you agree, yo? Do you agree with what Chicken saying that if Jimmy Butler they won the championship, Jimmy Butler be the best in the world?
No.
We were debating that shit. Like that shit was hilarious. Wow, that shit was. That shit
Hey, I
was
like. Don't get me wrong. Now I like Jimmy
I
Butler.
like
Now you know what I'm saying.
Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler, fucking. Hey, I
I
love
asked
that dude.
Jimmy.
I love his makeup, dog.
Yeah, I asked Jimmy over Jason Tatum right now because of this how the series is going. He locked him up the first two games, and look at what Jimmy is doing. His resume. I asked Jimmy a little bit over Jason Tatum. It's like, well, we'll see who's better during this series, but Jimmy is that real deal. Though I like Jimmy with Paul George by far. I don't care nobody say. Jimmy's a real deal, but I'm not gonna go that far. 'Cause I think, to be honest with you, though, Lakers, though, man, I'm a Celtics fan, and I hope we go to the finals. We beat the Miami, but the Lakers, man, it's their time, man. It's
Yeah,
their time. I'm be room for my team. Don't get twisted. Be room for my team, but they playing too good right now, man. Caruso playing good. Even Caruso, good solid defense. Rondo, man. Caldwell Pope hitting shots. I mean, LeBron, AD looking unstoppable. That'd be a hard task, man. Cause LeBron know he can't lose. That motherfucker lose. That motherfucker gonna hear that shit.
I know, right?
That motherfucker. We thought Kawhi shit went back. Listen, that motherfucker on his ass. I'm gonna be one of them. I mean, it's shoot. They should win the foot. He should get. Which is crazy. I didn't think LeBron was never gonna get another championship. I was wrong as a motherfucker.
You say
He
what?
got. I didn't think LeBron would get another ring.
Uh, I don't know.
But now, hey, they looking good. They looking too good right now, man. I was arguing with my boy last night talking about yeah the Nuggets, man. They gonna win the night. No, the fuck they not. They gonna beat them like 4 or 5 games. They can't do that shit how they did at Utah and the Clippers, man. They can't do that shit. Lakers not that. Lakers not Utah or the Clippers. Like people fail to realize that.
Yeah,
Like
that's true too.
you're not gonna have a lead. You're not gonna have a disadvantage and do that. Like here's the thing: if you down 3-1 on the Lakers, you lost. For the most part, you lost. If Denver go 3-1 against Lakers, they done. Finito.
Yeah,
So I don't. It's Denver a good team, though, but it's Lakers is good. Listen, they the best in the West for a reason. So Clippers, they was far as it. You can't people say, well, the Clippers would have. I can't narrative about the Clippers, or they would have beat the Denver. They would beat the Lakers. I don't know the fuck they would.
Oh, hold on. Shout out to Back to the Basics in the building. Hey, long time no see, Queen. Good to see you. All right. Let's talk about this, Trudy King. Right. Let's address the elephant in the room. Right. I know there was this great discussion that happened pretty much all day yesterday into the night. That's probably one of the rare times I talk about this individual on my channel or whatever like that, right? LeBron James complaining about winning the MVP, not winning the
Yeah,
MVP Friday night.
yeah.
So this the thing, right? This why is you mad? That's my question. Why is you mad?
Exactly. Why are you mad? Like, I have no problem him like, okay, why I don't have a problem saying that why I only had 16 votes, but why are you harping on it and putting dialogue into it?
And
Then blabber on talking about you should have won defensive player of the year. He was in Miami. Then you tweeting about it. Just say, listen, I feel like all you gotta say is, well, I feel like I should have had like I should have had more votes, but okay, it's whatever. Congratulations, Giannis. We'll keep it moving. I would have no problem for that. But then you go in a dialogue and saying that, oh, shit don't make no sense and yada, this and that, and whatever, you know what I mean? You like, No, nobody act like. Come on, yo, stop it. You sound like you like you worrying about the wrong things. You were out to win a championship. You the best player in the world. Who gives a damn about? First of all, let's keep it all the way with MVP is a regular season award.
Exactly.
The MVP is a regular season award, yo. Let's be honestly real. You make your money in the playoffs. It's a regular season award. There's plenty of people that won MVP. That's not better than the people like. There's people that haven't won MVP. That's better than people that have won MVPs. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
That's my
Like
point.
Wade never won MVP. James Harden won MVP, but I would never bring James Harden with no D Wade. So what the fuck it matters? Yeah, it mattered to an extent, but not when it's all the end all be all.
Right?
Steve Nash got 2 MVPs, but if Steve Nash is a top 5 point guard of all time, hell no.
Hell no.
Like that don't mean like it
Hell
doesn't make.
no,
That's
no.
why I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. Why are you complaining so hard? All you had to say is, I feel I should have more than 16 votes. Congratulations, John, and kept it moving.
But
Like,
no.
why are you harping on it?
Shout out to Real Facts TV. Mr. Big Chest. Hey, anybody want to come in? I got the link in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'll post the link again. Hey, I'm gonna make it. Hey, that's a foregone conclusion. There ain't no hope. That's a guarantee. I'm gonna get 1,000 subscribers soon. That's a guarantee. As long as I'm still drawing a breath, and yeah, give me to 1,000 subs. Because remember, if I get to 1,000 subs, I'm giving away an Xbox. That's right. I might give away the new Xbox.
What's up,
Give me
y'all?
1,000 subs.
What's up,
I
Big
give
Chest?
away a new Xbox. So anyway, what's up, Mr. Big Chest? You know,
Not
what you
much,
got
man.
on
Just
your
chilling.
LeBron James whining, bitching, moaning about not winning the MVP this year. Oh,
Hey, man.
and then before hold on, Mr. Big Chest, I just because something just struck my mind before I was going Damon Jones. Y'all heard of the rant Damon Jones went on with LeBron?
Oh God,
I
no.
heard.
Oh yeah. I
Oh
ain't
my
heard.
God.
Oh
Damon
my
Jones
God.
went on a massive diatribe.
Man, that man got raised. LeBron gave him a raise for that.
And y'all know
He did a whole rant. He must have got
he went on a massive rant, right? This is what the article said. Right? I'm on this article coming from cavaliersnation.com. He went on his Twitter account after seeing the final numbers of the MVP voting. I'm nauseous, right? He wrote nauseous in capital letters. 16 first place votes for King James out of 101 voters. We need to figure out a better system here. This is downright disrespectful. We need more transparency in this process. Well, if he did his research, NBA.com puts out the list of people that voted for that specific year because
Right.
MVP and Defensive Player of the Year are driven by media members, right? And he should, and see, that's how ignorant Damon Jones is, considering he worked for ESPN, where a lot of those guys, like, you know, Brian Windhorst, who looked like who robbed the Hamburglar, and fucking Stephen A. Smith, who does everything in his power to hide that ball spot in the back of his head in spine tingling HD or 4K or wherever you want to fucking watch your TV on. Then if you go and then you got airheads like Rachel Nichols and Cassidy Hubbard, you do they gotta vote? They gotta vote in this shit.
That's crazy.
They just give anybody the right to vote. Just like, you know, just give anybody a record deal now. Anybody can have a reality show. Shit. And this reality show ain't nothing but a shit show. And Damon Jones, look, I know why that is, right? Because ever since you played for the Miami Heat and LeBron James dunked on you that one night, you saw the light from then on there and there. You had that epiphany that I need to be on the right side of history. So whatever LeBron James do, I'm going to make sure I'm with him 100%. That's what it is. Because we never seen this come from Damon Jones before he got dunked on by LeBron that night.
Yeah, it's disgusting, man. Cause my thing is, don't do this. Keep that same attitude, period. Cause I do feel though it needed to change, but don't do this because LeBron James didn't get enough votes. Don't sit here and say this shit now. Oh, it need to change LeBron because you feel that LeBron should got more votes. Fuck out of here. Do that shit
Man.
with everybody else.
Yeah, man, I agree. Like, no, my
That shit's
thing is,
corny.
my thing is, okay, so why y'all getting mad over the 16 first place votes? Like, at least it wasn't unanimous, but at the end of the day, give credit where credit is due. Giannis had a better season than his MVP season last year. He improved in every statistical category. Even though his jump shot wasn't, still ain't it. He improved in that. He went from 29% to 33%. That's an improvement. He's been improving. The difference is, unlike LeBron, Giannis ain't afraid of that smoke. Because if you look at their careers, like year 6 and year 7, LeBron won his first 2 MVPs. Year 6, he got eliminated in the conference finals. Year 7, he got eliminated in the second round. Same thing that happened with Giannis. After they lost, after LeBron lost the Celtics, it was talking about him leaving. Giannis came out and said he's staying. He's gonna do his best to stay and run it back. And that's the difference in their legacies. So for LeBron and the media and people like Damon Jones and Stephen A. Smith, Rachel Nichols crying, having a sob story about how LeBron should have won MVP. I'm like, this man wouldn't be in the playoffs without AD. So AD is the MVP of the Lakers team anyway.
Yeah, to get the
But
fuck out of here. That's
there,
another
there's
that a lot of people forgot. Just last year, the Lakers ain't made the playoffs. Didn't even make the playoffs last year. They're losing to teams like the Atlanta Hawks and the Chicago Bulls and the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers and New York Knicks. How the fuck you supposed to be taken seriously as an NBA playoff team, let alone a finals championship threat, when you losing to teams like that? But you in playoff mode, get the fuck out of here. Then the next year, you trade half the team, you get Anthony Davis, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get Anthony Davis, and now you have the best record in the league. But yet, and then AD lead the Lakers in every category outside of assists. But yet, LeBron's the MVP. How?
But here's the thing, though, and me personally, like, here's the thing, me personally, I think LeBron James. Well, you could debate that who MVP of the Lakers is, who the best. I think. But here's the thing, LeBron James is the best player in the world right now. So KD, my opinion is KD.
Man,
KD's hurt right now.
Best player in the world right now. That dubious distinction goes to Kevin Durant.
I'm just saying he hurt right now. I'm just saying to further notice. You know what I mean? When KD come back, is LeBron? Right now is LeBron. Right? Who's playing right now is LeBron James. So my thing is, why the fuck does it matter? You're better than Giannis. Why does it matter? Why does an MVP have to solidify you being the best? You have 4. You already solidified in greatness. You're about to win a 4th championship ring on the Lakers. About to tie the record for the most championships in franchise history. But you worrying about an MVP? Fuck out of here. That's corny. You like did you? Oh yeah, John did all this and that. Yeah, but he not better than LeBron though. And that's why LeBron James why are you harping on that shit? Who cares? You call yourself the best in the world all the other times, but now you can oh well, I need an MVP to solidify myself. Fuck, that's stupid.
Now, I don't think it was to solidify himself. It's just like the media, and it's still disgusting because I remember that day when Rachel Nichols says that, it was like the day when they had the Kobe memorial thing, on Kobe Day, and he said, and they said that, LeBron, this should propel LeBron to win MVP. LeBron should win MVP because all the trauma and all the stuff that's happened this year. And I'm like, why are you using this man's death to propel your king to get an MVP? It's not only disgusting, it's just wrong.
Yeah, see, that was very disgusting. Shout out to Rick Bad Boy in the building. Yeah, man, that was so disgusting, man.
So my thing is LeBron James, for the most part, everybody top 10, top 5. So my thing is why y'all really trying to Cause you know what it is though, but you know what it is. Oh, they want him to get MVP,
And
so they
and
want him. They want him to compete. They want him to compete with Michael Jordan when it comes to accolades and shit. That's what
well,
it. That's really what
not
it
only
is.
that too, right? Then when you tell them, hey, LeBron James can't win without him having another top 5, top 10 player in the league, then they want to get technical with you. Well, what? Well, Kyrie Irving ain't no top 10 player. Okay, Kevin Love wasn't no top 10. Get the fuck out of here, y'all.
Even even
Don't
even
get
even even if that's not true, Kyrie was still one of the best point guards in the NBA, top
Kevin
five.
Love
Ky-
ain't
So that
won
don't
nothing
matter.
before
In
he
my
got with
opinion, Kyrie's the
LeBron.
second best point guard in the NBA.
Who?
Like just
Kyrie?
position. Yeah, Kyrie's a top 3 point guard. In
Right.
like
So it doesn't even matter. So it doesn't even matter. So that don't even
currently,
matter if you want to use that argument. You know what I mean? He's
it
still
really
a
don't.
top. He's
It
still
then
a
like
lead player.
Kevin Love's a top 10 power forward in the league. So I mean, it really don't matter. And plus, people forget, Mike, LeBron only play. We're just talking about if we're talking about game, like if you're talking about game, LeBron only plays one way. He can't play off ball, you know. And the thing gets me upset is that, the media basically is just diluting my generation on how to critique basketball. Because I know y'all, since y'all a lot older than me and everything, they
I'm
diluted my
25.
generation because they say, oh, so you're not that older
I'm
than, oh, you
24.
about
I'm
like
24
6 years
about to be
older than me.
25. Yo.
Oh yeah, you 6 years older than me. So no, but like,
I just turned 41 on I just turned 41 on Friday.
oh yeah, happy belated birthday, LB. But
Thanks, man.
but like I was saying, it's like it's like people like it's like the criticism is getting like diluted. It's basically they criticize players that they don't like, and not they criticize, they go after them personally. And the players they do like, they overlook their flaws. And basically, how it's supposed to be is that your accolades are supposed to be the culmination of what your game presents. It's not just it's not just accolades, it's not just stats, it's just does your game produce the merit worthy of those accolades. And it's sad to say that time and time again, LeBron has come short in those big moments. And you can't just compare that with the immaculacy of Michael Jordan's finals. Yes, early in his career he lost to the Celtics, he lost to the Pistons, but he was still racking. But when it was time, when he got to the level of where you needed to show up, he showed up time and time again. 6 times, went perfect, never went to a game 7, always led the team in scoring, always led both teams in player efficiency rating, offensively and defensively. That's just immaculate. And you can't, and people don't want to compare that like that because they want to push their narratives. And honestly, it's just disgusting.
Yeah, it's straight. That's what it is. That's really what it is, though. They try to push this MVP shit so they can try to compete with Michael Jordan when it comes to accolades. But guess what? That shit's too fucking late. Michael Jordan is better than LeBron simply because he accomplished more in less time. You talking about, oh, this LeBron James, he's in 17 years. Yeah, he got to do this shit all in 17 years. He had to win.
Yeah.
It took LeBron James. Well, he should win a championship this year. The Lakers' favorite. So he got 4 championships in 17 years.
Yeah.
That's how
And
like.
like,
And before Michael Jordan, yeah, Michael Jordan played the last 2 years for the Wizards, whatever. But if you take away them, Michael Jordan won 6 championships basically in 13 years on the
yeah.
Bulls.
Then basically owned a whole decade. So I mean,
Like but people trying to sit there and try to like push a narrative and like, oh, LeBron you get MVP because they try to push a GOAT narrative. That's
yeah,
all really what it is. Trying to push a
yeah,
GOAT
man.
narrative. It's like, and it's corny because like, dude, he's already one of the best of all time. He's the best
Yeah.
small forward of all time. You no need to like stop here and try to gas him up. Like y'all trying to
I
push a
mean,
narrative for it. It's stupid.
It's
Who
it's
cares?
ridiculous.
Who cares? He's the best player in the world. Like, is he still better than he's better than Giannis? It's a regular season award. Who cares? Michael Jordan didn't win MVP every year. Shoot, Michael Jordan, you can make a case. Michael Jordan should have won more than 5 MVPs. You can
especially
make
that
a
I think
case.
that Karl Malone, was that 96, 97 that Karl Malone won? I forget what year the Karl Malone won.
He won 2 MVPs. So
What, 97, 98,
Yeah, the year that
or
Jordan, I
90,
think that
or
was Jordan when he
99,
averaged 29. Yeah,
or
the year
98,
Jordan averaged
99?
Oh, okay.
I was
It
something
must
like
have
it
been
was something like that.
97,
But
98 because I think the Jazz had like a better record, but like Jordan had his like he literally had outscored on like 53% shooting or something like that with like 30 points a game and everything. But it is what it is. My thing is, like you just gotta like they just gotta stop disrespecting players and like you gotta be honest. Like Jordan, like when in his prime, he dominated other contemporaries in their prime. Like it's just like it's just that's it's crazy. He just winning on the court, just he literally just dominated. Like you haven't seen LeBron dominate his contemporaries in his prime. Now he's beaten some of them, but he's also lost to some of them. So like he's not just like, he's better. He's like the best player in the world, but when it comes to, just winning and accolades, he hasn't just dominated like Jordan do. And I know people gonna bring up, well, Jordan didn't have to play fatal face the Warriors, and Jordan didn't have to face the Spurs. My thing is with the Warriors, I feel like that first time with KD, if LeBron had a little more heart, that series would have been more interesting than it was. I felt like because
But
you
see,
could.
that's the thing. That's the thing, Trudy, Mr. Big Chest. That's what they do, right? They say stuff like this. Oh, LeBron had better competition back then, now that they were back then. All those guys, man, those guys were overrated. They say shit like that.
Yeah, I hate shit. I hate shit like that. 'Cause my thing is this though. I don't care. I don't downplay no era of basketball. If you was great, you can play. You can play. Simple as that. You don't gotta sit there and downplay motherfuckers to tell somebody how great they is. You know what I mean? You can play and listen. You can't take away. I think you can't take away what nobody did. It is what it is. The NBA is still the NBA. It's still the highest level of basketball. A lot of people like so, and you still gotta win and compete. So that's why I get mad when the people they try to LeBron James, they try to sit there and disrespect other players. So my thing is this: LeBron James don't got a lot of years left in the league. He probably got like 5 years left, less than that. So all the players they be disrespected. Who else they gonna try to prop up? Or they still gonna talk about LeBron James? But they literally
Now,
with they literally willing to disrespect any player in the league to pump him up.
yeah. I mean, my take is like, who's gonna be like the next? Because LeBron's been the guy for I don't know how many years, but who's gonna be the next guy? Is it gonna be Giannis,
It's
Luca,
gonna be Luka. It's gonna be
Zion?
Luka Doncic. It's probably gonna be Luka Doncic.
Yeah, it looked like
They're gonna
that.
put they're gonna push that. They've been waiting for a player like Luka Doncic for a while. We already know the reasons why of that. But Luka got game though. But they gonna push. Listen, they gonna push that motherfucker, man.
Hell yeah.
They gonna
Who's
push
trying
that.
to come in?
Listen,
Oh, shout out to my boy, the underrated darkness in the building. What's up, yo?
What's
some
going
underrated.
on? What's going on, man? Salute to you and what's up, Big Church? What's up? What's up, homie?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm alright. I'll be alright, man.
Yeah.
What's up, yo?
Nah.
What you going LeBron James bitching about not winning the MVP?
Oh man, yo, yo, put on your big boy pants and shut up, man. Dang, come on. NBA be babying him for a long time. Cut it out, man. The bigger purpose is get that championship, man. What's up? Throw it done with, man. Like, what you crying? Like, man, it's come.
Yeah, man. That's insane, bro. I mean, and then that's the thing. You ain't never heard Kobe Bryant bitching about not winning the MVP. You ain't never heard all these great players back
He
in the
only got
day,
one.
right?
He only got one MVP.
Jordan and all these guys, man. And Kobe was robbed of 2 MVPs, man. At least 2.
Rob too. Yeah, exactly. In his prime.
So it's like my thing is like, listen, to say this, all LeBron James had to say, listen, man, I should have felt had some more votes, but hey, it's all right. Congratulations, Giannis. Kept it moving. That's all he had to
Right.
say.
Right. Exactly. Only you have to say, yo, LeBron. I know LeBron always say, yo, Giannis, yo, He did a good job and everything. He deserved it. Yo, I'm into bigger thing. Help us win the championship.
I'm
Better
sure.
luck.
Listen,
You
listen, listen. Listen. I wouldn't even have a problem. You say, listen, man. Yeah, I'm the best player in the world. I don't care about none of that. I don't care. Listen, I don't care. He said, listen, forget all that. I'm the best player in the world. I'm about to win a championship. I'd rather him say that. I'd rather him make people would say, oh, he been cocky or arrogant. But listen, I don't care. I'd rather him say that.
yeah, but that's not that part of his cloth, man. That's not his cloth, man.
But he try to use that. But he be trying to use that time to time though. It's like, come on. But then certain times you want to complain and cape and try to push narratives. But then like, come on, man. You try to be bravado one time, and then you trying to push narratives and cape another time. Come on,
Yeah, right. Come on, man. Get the
like
fuck out of here.
He ain't part of that cloth, yo. We gotta understand. He's not part. He's inconsistent. He's not part of that cloth, man. He's not. Why we keep on thinking that he should say this and that? I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong, but he ain't part of that cloth, man. So get him, man. You know what I mean, he's not.
Nope.
that man even went back when in Miami. Yeah, man. I feel he said, "Man, you going back, man." Mark Saul won defensive player of the year. How he won? He was on the second team. Man, shut up, man. You talking about Miami? You got a Lakers jersey on. You ain't playing
Right.
Miami.
Why you
You
worrying
ain't
about
playing
Miami,
Miami.
nigga?
You
Right.
ain't
That's
playing
two.
Miami in 6 years.
Right. That's 2011, nigga. That's like that. 9 years ago, nigga. What's wrong with you, nigga? You want to play for Miami again? Well, I mean, shut up.
You talking about man? I should have won defensive player. He's still mad about that, yo. I swear he mad. He ain't mad about that. That hurt his soul right there, man. That hurt his soul. I'm telling you, it hurt his soul when he didn't win defensive player of the year. Because I'm trying this. See, I'm telling you, all this stuff he trying to say, he trying to, oh, only got 16 votes for MVP, and the media is caping for him. All this is because they want LeBron James to match and surpass Michael Jordan when it comes to accolades, and they give all
Can't
these
do that.
excuses. But that's what they
Can't do
trying to
that.
do. But that's what they trying to do. And it's like that's why he hard on me. I should have won defensive player of the year. You know why he haunts him, right? Because Michael Jordan won defensive player of the year, and he wanted one to match that. That haunts.
Now,
That hurt.
say
That hurt
next
his soul.
say next year, right? He does win Defensive Player of the Year, right?
That ain't
Unlikely,
gonna happen.
but
Yeah,
just so let's play a game of what if, right? We do that all the time in this motherfucker, right?
he would have. Yeah, he won defensive player of the year. I'm gonna say he on something, man.
Man, I tell you this story. That nigga win Defensive Player of the Year. I'm gonna want an investigation. Okay.
Exactly. You know the NBA gonna do it, and you know that when the coaches say, "Oh yeah," that ain't there ain't no charging, Nick. Man, nah, that's when the NBA going. I'm telling you, man, the refs,
Hey,
everything
that man
going.
started
You know
averaging
the
2 blocks a game.
right. You know what I'm saying? Yo, when you have Anthony Davis gonna move aside and let LeBron block to nah. That's NBA now. Come on now. Come on.
Hey, shout out to my boy Hitman X in the building.
The
Oh
Hitman X, what's
God,
going on,
what's
fam?
up,
Hey,
man?
y'all make sure you go subscribe to Hitman X. He got a good channel too. You
They
know,
do, man. Like,
Yeah,
that's
all
Sherm,
you
I
cried.
see you too, man. You know, if I haven't met you already, but
yeah.
yeah, man, Hitman X got a good channel, man. So let's support our brother Hitman X.
So, LB, let me ask you a question. So that means next year, right? Um, that means Anthony Davis gonna hold a lesson man, and he gonna play. He gonna move his feet and set up LeBron to get blocks and shit. Yo, that's gonna be yo.
If LeBron start guarding people with 94 feet, I need an investigation. He already
For
been
real,
good.
dog. I need an
He
Yeah.
needs an
investigation too,
investigation. I
nigga.
think. Listen. Here's the thing. I think I assume he may be on something anyway. But hey, I don't. Hey, it ain't proven,
Hey,
so it is
I
what
ain't
it
got no
is.
evidence to support that.
It
So
ain't proven.
until I
But
get
I'm
some
just saying.
hard evidence. I don't
Right.
want to speak.
I
I
feel
don't
you,
want to speak on
I,
shit. And
but
I ain't got
I,
no evidence
but
to support.
right. But I
Yep.
also say I would. But I also say I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just saying, if he sits here, and start guarding people with 94 feet, start doing the more of them blocks than he was doing
No,
back
I'm
in the day in
telling yo, if
Cleveland,
he averaged
he need
more blocks,
investigation.
right? If he had more, if he averaged a game more blocks than Anthony Davis,
Oh,
it's
we
got to
got.
be an investigation.
I'm a hold up, man. How are you playing the best defense in your career at years 18?
Yo,
I wouldn't even play the game.
yo, what's yo, what you drinking, dog? Come on, are you hitting El Dorado or something, man? Something down there? What's going on? What's
Hey,
going on, LeBron?
if I was a player, man, I'd be man of the game. So we done this game. That man going people not 4 feet. That man going
Right.
every position. That man gonna be going. That man start going every position.
Yo, nah, and I want to know. You know what? And the rest of the team that yo, what you drinking, nigga? I want some of this too, man. Also, you made all yo. Oh, he's an all star. He's all NBA. Yo, you can, y'all made all NBA first half of the season already. Nah, yo, you juicing up, dog. Come on, man. You get 150 blocks in first half of the season. Nah, man, you juicing, dog.
Hey
Come on,
yo, I'll be
come
in
on.
tears, yo.
I'm
I'll
telling,
be
being
like
honest,
that.
man. Like, yo, you get bug, yo, you, even like you get 50 blocks in first half of the season. Nah, man, no, LeBron, nah, LeBron. What you drinking, dog?
Yo,
What you drinking, dog? You
word,
you
man. Like
juicing, son.
bro, it's crazy, man. Like that man really hurt. That really hurt his soul, though. That's like hurt his soul bad. Like I see him, he be talking about that more than his finals losses.
Yeah.
About him not winning defensive player of the year, yo. It disgusts me, yo. Like, he talking about that more than his losses, man. I should have won defensive player of the year, man. I'm just saying, Marcus Gasol was on all defensive second team. I'm just saying.
Well, you know what? And let's go one thing better. When LeBron, when Cleveland won the championship, when LeBron is there, it wasn't for Kawhi went off. He wouldn't get that championship.
Right.
Let's keep it real.
Like, I don't know, man. Like this man LeBron, he out of pocket, man. That man just needs
Man.
to that man just need to that man just worry about to tax his hand and make history, man. You worry about an MVP when you about to do something bigger than that. Come on, man.
Right,
That
that's what I'm
man
saying. Man, come on, man. Yo, the commissioner, yo, commissioner, LeBron, LeBron gotta understand one thing. Yo, they give you every opportunity to be better than Jordan, and you still couldn't come through. And you gonna talk about I ain't getting no MVP. Get out of here with that, man. You had the easiest role of any great player in the NBA.
you made this is all these excuses, man.
And you making all these excuses. I'm better than this. But get out of here, yo. Stop
Yeah.
playing, man. Some of them championships that you win, you did not, you was not a clutch player.
Yeah, and it's
Nope,
like
he was not.
yeah,
He was
it's
not
just
the clutch player.
crazy.
Stop it, man.
It's crazy, man. You better than 95% of players who ever played basketball. You complain about an MVP award, like
Man,
come
listen,
on,
Yeah,
man.
I
that
don't.
nigga get booed for
Like come
that.
on, come on,
Man,
you
yo,
corn. That's corn.
yo.
And I mind you, I don't have a problem him saying that he should have had more vote. I'm no, he could have said, listen, I don't have a problem him saying that, but you going into deep dialogue and then like saying that, oh, I don't understand. Listen, that's not your job. Your job is to play basketball and do what you got to do. Simple as that.
You
Hey,
know,
I
you know,
feel all you say. Hey, I feel I should have more votes, but hey,
you
it is what it
know,
is.
I had so much respect of the older players because they didn't complain, man. They just played ball.
This went out there and played, man. Ain't nothing out of this book. Oh man, what the fuck, man? We can't get shit, man. What the
Word.
fuck is that, man? What the fuck is this maintenance day? That we got a spa now. We got spa days in the NBA.
Or it's crazy.
Load management. I call
Like
it a
Kobe,
spa day.
yeah, like Kobe. He was like, well, he was when they ranked him. Remember, like 20 something in the league or something. He said, well, they was idiots, whatever. He's like, well, we kept it like that. That's how he felt. Well, I thought they was idiots, whatever.
But
Change
he's
his name.
right.
He's
Right,
They
right.
had and they had to stand for Kobe Bryant ever since.
right. But you've been never. Kobe only got one MVP. I've never seen him like complain. Well, I see Shaq complain about MVP, but that's like Shaq complained for MVP though, low key. He did complain about Steve Nash being
Man, and yo,
MVP over
listen,
him.
man, I don't even want to. You
But
know, you right about it, man. Shaq said I'm one of the best centers ever. Like, get out of here with that,
Shut
man.
up, man.
Shut up
Shut up.
with that, man. Yo,
That's on
let me tell you one thing. I tell people this, and I know people gonna criticize me, but I'm gonna stick to it. The best center and the best player. I was not around. I was a little baby, but throughout the years, when I see clips, it's Will Chamberlain. If Will Chamberlain would have played in the league, what the Shaq is on one, oh my god! And Russell, man, listen, man, come on, man.
no,
See,
yeah.
when I talk like that, yo, you know what I'm saying? What about the players, man? I said, nah, man. I said, nah, man.
You're
I
not
take
lying though.
I take Will right now than any center right now. I even take Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No, it wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair because how physical they played and how like like it wouldn't be fair. To tell you the truth. And that's why Shaq. I don't know why Shaq complaining about when I should have won MVP award. I mean, shut up, Shaq. You was out of like shut up. You could have won more MVPs. You wasn't out of shape.
He didn't
Yeah,
take
you
yo.
complain.
He didn't cook care of his body. He didn't really work on his game. He
Bro, that's
didn't
why I
really
hate.
want nothing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like you complain.
What
Why
up,
you
Gideon?
complain? Like people complain about the MVP. I don't. Well, I don't know. Well, I know sometimes when they get like all NBA teams, All Star appearances, they get like an extra bonus on their contracts, whatever. I don't know. That's when I don't know. Like maybe that's why they complain, whatever, because they made I don't know they made extra few dollars, even though they still getting paid a lot of money. So I don't whatever. You know what I mean? But why? It's like it's ridiculous, man. You should not be worrying about no MVP when you about to do something bigger. You about to make history, man. Lakers. I'm a Celtics fan, man, and I hate to say it, man. They got a great chance of tying up the record, man. The most championships in franchise history.
You know, I don't care for Boston because the racial history, but I understand what you're saying. But I'm just saying, man. To me, man, no, man, come on, man. Yeah, I feel like throughout the plays, throughout the years, they just wasted time. You know what, one play that I wish if if Anthony Holloway would never got hurt, what could have been?
Oh, Penny Hardaway, yeah, they could have been a dynasty. Shaq, Penny, Horace Grant, 3D, then it's
You're right. Because what could have been, man?
mm,
Yeah, what could have been.
yep. So how
Let's
you guys doing?
say that. We're
What's
doing
up,
great. How you
Gideon?
doing?
Thank you. What's up, Gillian?
Doing
Yeah,
fine, man. Doing
because
fine.
because Anthony he was on his way. He was getting better. I was like, oh,
Man, I can't play Jerome. I can't play this motherfucker, yo. God damn.
But hey, Chudakin, nice win for your Celtics last night.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
told people,
bitch.
man.
Yeah, bitch. Nice win for your Celtics last night. I
Yeah,
don't like.
hey, man, listen, man. Worry about your team, man. Worry about your team, man.
Hey, yeah, my team about to go up 2-0 on them damn nugget heads later on
Hey,
today.
yeah. You see, I should be, man. Listen, man. Y'all, man. Listen, damn, man. Lakers, man. They got. I'll be sorry they tie the record, man. I'll be sorry. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta be realistic, man.
Hmm.
They going good. They got a great chance of doing it.
Who the Lakers?
Yeah, they can tie up the record. Celtics got 17 championships. They got 16.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Did the Lakers play Denver yet? Did you
Yeah,
play Denver?
they rolled through Denver in game one. Yeah.
Yeah, Dwight
What
Howard,
is
man,
game? When is game two?
Today,
tonight.
tonight.
Today,
Well, I
today.
tell you one
And
thing, they better beat Denver tonight. Again,
and
if not, if they tie it up,
It can go either
yeah,
way. And listen, I got the Lakers in the series. I got Lakers in six, but I think the Nuggets will
yeah,
win tonight. They're
you
very
are
resilient.
probably saying they're gonna beat them in six, man. It'll
I
be
got
like it's
I got Lakers in six. No, I got
five,
Lakers in six.
five at most, man. Five at most.
nah, I don't know though. I don't
Five at
know.
most.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Because they
Denver's
can't
the most tough teams
they
in the
can't
NBA.
pull
I
they
don't
can't
see five.
right they can't pull them same type of tricks
I don't
against
know,
they
man.
did
I don't.
Utah.
Yo,
No,
I
no
don't.
Cause
trick.
I don't know.
let's be honest though, right? I'm not taking anything from Denver, but they beat a depleted Utah team.
That's true, but Utah kind of gave that series away.
You
This
right.
shouldn't.
You right. I ain't no There ain't no question, but still, you got to put in the context.
I mean, I know, and I know.
Then,
I'm just saying.
then they beat a team that had no chemistry,
True,
that had no roles, bad coaching,
but you
and they
can
took
still see
advantage of that.
you can still see through with the Lakers. They beat an underwhelming Portland team, and they
Right, but they got
overrated
that.
the team.
Right, but
What?
here's the thing. Right. But here's the thing, though. They got everybody out in like 5 games. They did what they were supposed to do.
True.
Matter of fact, it was a narrative that the Portland is going to give them. Portland and the Rockets will give them a harder time.
Well, that
Like
never
6, 7
happened.
games. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Lakers has been playing. They people thought, oh, because the guards are the guards defense and all that. Mind you, and Lakers beat Portland without Rondo.
No, they destroyed Portland without Rondo. That's the
That's what I'm
thing.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then the Rock, so.
And they destroyed Houston without. And Rondo comes back. It looks like the Boston Celtics version of Rondo against Houston.
The Nuggets in trouble when LeBron only had 15 and he didn't score in the second half. You still lost pretty badly. That's scary.
You know why? You know why? Because Denver did not take advantage of the matches that they have. They
They had Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard was a factor.
He was blocking
that
shots in the
game.
post, crashing the glass.
You were frustrating Jokic, making Jokic work.
Mm-hmm.
I think he may start tonight today. But he did game.
If they start him, they'll be good if you bring Vogel because you don't want Jokic to bang down low, you know?
Yeah.
Take your seats and enjoy.
Yeah.
Like Dwight Howard, man, he need to get his respect on his name, man. People have been saying about Dwight this and Dwight that, man.
He been doing good.
He's underachieved. Listen, when it comes to his career, was he an underachiever? Yes, he was.
Yeah, he was.
But at the same time, he wasn't. He's a Hall of Famer.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
He is. Yeah.
Come on, Dwight is a Hall of Famer, though, man. He may not be first ballot, but he's a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, 4-time defensive player of the year.
I said.
He was the best center. He literally was like a top 5 player in the league for like a good like a what 4-year run.
Yeah.
I said if he win the championship, okay. But
he won the best centers in his era. I mean, probably he's the best center in his era. Like Dwight Dwight a Hall of Famer, man. If Dwight in his prime right now would be the best center in the game.
You could argue that. You really could, yeah.
I don't even think it's close. I mean, to be fair, because defensively, rebounding wise, but even like you said, look what he's doing right now. You know what I mean? He's focused. You know what I mean? He's more focused now. And I always feel that he kind of had he wanted it to be great, but he didn't have that focus. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
his first time in LA wasn't that great, whatever. But people don't give credit, he did play with a messed up back. He played but I don't feel he had that drive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got you can still, but now he finally got a drive playing with LeBron, whatever.
Well,
shape.
You know, I could say this though. Throughout the years he played Orlando, at least I could say this. He never really have a real supporting cast that played with him for 3 or 4 years.
That is true. Yeah. Other than the 2009 team, he never had a legit supporting cast that can win it all. You know, I guess his second best player was Jameer Nelson.
Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Hitman X, I kick you in your asshole, calling me some undercover Wizards fan. Fuck out of here.
It is one of the weirdest things ever, man.
So LB, can I ask you a question? We was talking about Dwight Howard. Do you think Dwight Howard is a Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll be mad. I low key.
Not first ballot though, right? Is it first ballot? About third, fourth ballot? You think?
No, that third, fourth ballot. Come on, man.
I'm asking. I'm just asking.
Hold on. If Tracy McGrady was the first ballot. Was Tracy McGrady your first ballot Hall of Famer?
Yeah, but Tracy McGrady did not deserve to be no first ballot.
You
I
know,
like T-Mac.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
first
saying.
round. So
I'll say Dwight more of a Hall of Famer than Tracy McGrady.
So if we're going off that precedent, Dwight
That's
Howard,
true.
in my opinion, he had a better career than Tracy McGrady. So yes.
I agree.
No, I'm just asking. I'm just asking the question because people ask me, say, "Do you think with Dwight Howard?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I feel he's a Hall of Fame," but there are
He get
people who said,
disrespected a
"But
lot.
they,
Hall of Famer. Anybody that say he isn't don't know shit about basketball.
right." That's what I'm saying. So right, but
Dwight
but
he
this,
get
Howard, Hall of
disrespected. He get disrespected a lot.
I
Dwight
know,
get
but this,
probably
but see, I was
disrespected a lot.
talking to somebody. Hear me out. I was talking to somebody, and they said Tracy McGrady is a first ballot Hall of Fame. Hell no, he's not.
No, he's not, man.
He's now Tracy McGrady ain't no first ballot Hall of Fame now.
I
That
like
He-
right
T-Mac.
there was crazy
T-Mac.
when I saw that. I
Now,
was
if he's
like, what?
second,
But
now,
T-Mac is not so bad.
I'm saying like this. If he's second and third, okay, I can see that. But I would say this. What about Dwight Howard? I said I put Dwight Howard first. I put first ballot.
Like, Dwight Howard gets too much disrespect. Even to me to be disrespecting Dwight.
Yeah.
And, like I've been seeing. I remember who forgot. I think Richard Jefferson said he's not a Hall of Famer.
Richard
I'm not
Jefferson is
mistaken.
crazy, man.
I think
Richard-
he said
Yo,
that a
he
couple
just,
years ago.
he just
He said that a
above.
couple years
Yo,
ago.
he just above of Kentra.
Huh?
Yo,
What'd you say, LB?
I say Richard Jefferson's a chocolate milk the head useless hack.
oh, yo, LB, I got a new one for y'all. Richard Jefferson just above Kentra. What you think about that?
But Richard Jefferson's way better than Kendrick Perkins, okay?
He
Let
better
me
know.
know. Richard Jefferson's actually
No.
deep.
I'm talking about commentary.
Oh, he's just as bad as Kendrick.
Right, that's what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
No, Perkins is worse, in my opinion.
I think Red Jefferson
No,
better.
we
I
know,
go that
we
far.
know how
Nah.
horrible Kendrick Perkins is, but
I'm going
I'm
that
talking about, but can anybody be just as bad as Kendrick Perkins? Yeah, Richard Jefferson was. So all of LeBron James clutch sports checks get dick riders, whether it be Richard Jefferson, whether it be Damon Jones, whether it be
Ryan Hollins.
Ryan Hollins. You know, he got. I think his takes are even worse than Kendrick Perkins. You know,
Didn't he also
Yo,
say
yeah.
that?
motherfucker off TV.
Yeah.
Right.
Didn't Ryan Hollins-
Back up to the backup.
Right.
At least Kendrick Perkins has like experience though. At least Kendrick Perkins like you can. At least he's like okay, you can like kind of respect him because of what.
What?
You know what I mean?
Nah.
I'm going off of like this basketball. Not saying like I'm talking about his resume. I'm not
dude,
talking about.
What resume we talking here?
I'm not saying he was good. I'm saying that he did compete
Hey, True
at
the
a high
King.
level.
True the King.
Huh?
True the King.
What?
And who you talking about? Whose resume?
I'm talking about. I'm saying like for comparing to Ryan Hollins to Kendrick Perkins.
Oh, Ryan Hollins got a worse resume than Kendrick Perkins.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying like at least like Kendrick Perkins can say, well, I compete against. Even though Kendrick Perkins was trash, like Kendrick Perkins was not that good, but still he can say, well, I compete. I got a ring. I started. You know what I mean? But like Ryan Hollins, he was just a whole like bum. Like, and he only thought he was in the league because he was like 7 foot.
I don't know though. I can't see.
Look,
Right.
At first, that's why because at first people was like excited about. At first people were excited about Kendrick Perkins. Then they started doing all this stuff on ESPN. You know what I mean?
look.
Like,
Hey, True the King. This how you know. That's how you know he was a scrub because every time they do any kind of video excerpts of Kendrick Perkins, what they show, they don't show him dunking on nobody. They don't show him how they get blocked.
exactly.
They show
Yeah,
him
it's crazy.
celebrating Paul Pierce hitting a game-winning shot or Ray
Right.
Allen hitting the clutch moment. That's what they
Right.
show. They don't show Kendrick Perkins out there doing a jab step on somebody.
Right.
Same
Very-
person want to be a head coach. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
Can't even
yo,
call
he made-
Pee Wee. Can't even call Pee Wee.
You
Get
can't
the fuck out.
man, you couldn't be a head coach at the fucking YMCA.
Man, he just say, I think he's just saying that because I feel like he believes he want to be a coach.
Oh shit.
He'd be on the coaching staff right now.
What the hell going on back here?
You okay, underrated one? You okay?
You are underrated. You need life alert. I fall and I can't get up. You are underrated.
I guess he's doing something in the house. That's what I guess.
Yeah, like
Probably making some big ZD for all I know. But anyway,
Kendrick Perkins talking about he want to be a coach. Like that's left.
Yeah, he's a horrible coach, man. I mean, he's a horrible player, and his commentary is very
definitely a
elementary.
horrible player. He's definitely a horrible player, and he's even worse at commentating.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't get over him saying that Boston didn't do nothing when I left. I'm really hot when he said that though. Like I was disgusted.
Well, Boston's 3 wins away of getting to the NBA Finals, so I don't know what he's talking about. So
I don't know what he told. They ain't done nothing. So man, shut up. You got carried on the OKC. You ain't do like
he didn't do
the best thing
anything in OKC.
The best thing he did in OKC was take the game over overtime. What year was that when they played?
That was
game
game 2 against the Grizzlies in 2014. And
that's the best thing. That's one of the best plays he ever did in his life.
And he still lost that game. Listen,
yo, he's a Gatorade Hall of Fame, man. Come on, man.
Wait, who?
Kendrick Perkins.
Yeah, Kendrick's a Gatorade Hall of Fame, man.
No, he sucks.
Like, word, like that's that. Ron Hollis don't show. Ron Hollis, I don't know why he be talking. Like, I don't know why he even talking. He's a bum. Like,
yeah.
He's just a scrub. Like,
he's an ass clown. Like, he's an ass clown.
Like, that's why word. Like, you can't put like you can't be. I don't know. That's why I be like, that's I don't know, man. You got to put the right people on TV, man. I don't know. I mean, TNT, they got Shaq and Charles Barkley, so I don't understand like how ESPN or I mean, they got Paul Pierce and Tracy McGrady, you know what I mean? But you know what's crazy, right? Though, right? They let Kendrick Perkins say all that bullshit, and then try to criticize Paul Pierce. You know that?
I mean, I know Paul Pierce can say the most stupidest things I ever heard, but Paul Pierce, once the boom, can say something that's sensible.
Hey, yo, you heard what he said? He said he could have averaged 50 in his era.
Paul Pierce?
I think he said that shit. I see some shit like he said I could have scored. I could have averaged 50 in his era.
Impossible.
Nah, he would score like he could average like 35, 37.
Mm-hmm.
50 a lot though. 50 a lot. I ain't gonna go that far, but he would definitely dominate his era though. But like Paul Pierce, but here's the thing, but I'm just saying though, like people get mad, people disrespect Paul Pierce, but they didn't like Kendrick Perkins and saying bullshit. Like, oh Paul Pierce a fan, oh Paul Pierce a bum. Y'all this and that. Like, oh, you ain't Kobe, you ain't Kobe the Fair World Tour, man. Shut up, man.
I know, right? Hey,
like,
Sherm City,
Green,
he was right about Kendrick Perkins. The motherfucker don't even have 5,000 career points and shit.
That's bad.
Yeah, but they criticize, but ESPN like to criticize. Yeah, but they would like to criticize Paul Pierce over Kendrick Perkins. Like, fuck out of here.
Writer sports
Paul Pierce,
come on in, Lemon Pepper Lou.
They gotta give the Celtics credit last night. I loved how they were attacking the basket at will. I loved how Gordon Hayward looked great.
Gordon Hayward looked like shit.
No, the numbers show that, but if you watch the game,
Hayward
actually gave him energy. If you actually watched the game.
Well, I did actually watch the game.
I mean, I know, but the numbers he looked like shit. But if you watch the game, I thought he was moving well, right, through the game.
Yeah, he didn't play like shit. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna go that far.
All right, okay, fine. Maybe he didn't play great, but I thought he was okay. My fault. I thought
he did what he had to do to help the Celtics win. I'll say that. I didn't say he played because Jaylen Brown played great.
Jaylen Brown,
he played. That dude played good last night. Yeah,
I like Jaylen Brown's game. So I like Jaylen Brown's game so much, man. He's like his slashing ability, his ability to just score inside. He's a definition of a slasher, man.
Very versatile. And Jason Tatum was going to the cup at will.
Man, Jason Tatum, you notice in this playoffs, man, Jason Tatum's passing game has improved a lot, man. His facilitating the ball is amazing this playoff series.
And Kemba Walker, I loved how he was not just camping at the three. He was using his mid-range.
That's what you got to do, man. That's what you got to do.
Hey, Kendrick Perkins for total career points, 4,214.
Come on.
Kendrick Perkins. Hey, look, I know on video talk about Kendrick Perkins and all that, but you, once again, just in case you missed the Kendrick Perkins, I'll let you know from the bottom of my heart, you are a fucking scrub.
Yo, Kendrick Perkins not even ranked
Yeah,
top
he's
100.
garbage.
He's not even
Yo.
top 100
Look,
Celtics of
look
all
at-
time.
Yo, I guarantee Michael Cage back in days backup had more points and rebounds than Kendra.
He said Kendra. Like he a
Word,
fucking
that
porn
man.
star. Kendra.
But
Word, out
didn't
of
also
pocket, man.
didn't a rookie retweet dunked on Perk? Blake Griffin dunked on Perk. Wade dunked on
No, he
Perk.
that man
Man,
got
look, he
violated,
got a
man. That man got
there's a whole montage of
he
videos
got
of him getting banged on by somebody.
yeah, he got violated, man. Listen, that man they was man, they would take that man cornbread, man. They would take that man cornbread every night, man.
Yeah, he was horrible.
He got violent.
That man stay getting violated.
Hell yeah. That boy stay getting hey, that
Word,
mother still somebody
word.
pulled.
That man, especially when he tore his ACL, was over after that. He tore his ACL. Like he was like done.
He told MC
Like,
Hammer.
he was done. He done with tore his ACL. At least he was like, okay, he was all right. Like he was like, whatever type of player. After he tore his ACL, he a scrub. He was a fucking scrub.
Oh, he's
Fucking
bad.
He was a fucking
white.
scrub. He was like, he was mid. He was. I ain't say mid. I'll say he was just like a regular role player. Somebody who's new on a championship team. A role, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Big body. But after he tore his ACL, the motherfucker became a whole fucking scrub.
Oh yeah, he
Stinks.
did.
A whole fucking scrub.
He had
You
no
know what I'm
jumper. He cannot score in the post. No jump shot. And his defense was overrated. Really.
Yeah, you had KG. I mean, you had the Celtics play great defensively. He was a big body. He was decent. He was
He
decent
was an okay
defensively.
defender, but
He was okay, but like at best. But after he tore his ACL, he was a whole fucking scrub.
yeah.
A whole fucking scrub.
Yep.
I'm glad we got Jeff Green off that trade. I'm like, woo, you got some bully.
But despite
got
the
them.
fact that Miami last night could not throw it in the ocean from downtown, they almost stole that game at the end, man.
Yeah.
Think about
They lost that shit, man.
I mean, they lost, but I'm just saying though.
Man, Duncan Robinson missed a free throw.
Ass again though.
Duncan Robinson missed that free throw.
Yeah.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, that was the backbreaker right there. When he missed that free throw, I guess there was a flagrant
It
foul.
was a flagrant foul on Jaylen Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, the flagrant foul on Jaylen Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, that was it for Miami.
But that was Jimmy Butler. But Jimmy Butler played fucking horrible, man. Let's talk
Jimmy
about
Butler
that.
was just not
That man
aggressive
played horrible.
at all, man.
That man played horrible, man.
And Dragic was terrible too. Dragic, I thought he set up for way too many jumpers, man.
That man Jimmy played horrible, man.
And so
That
did
motherfucker-
Dragic. Both of them.
That motherfucker. Why his game? This is his game plan. This is Jimmy Butler's game plan in this series. Okay, heat up in the fourth quarter, take over in the fourth quarter. That's that. Hey, you getting blown up by fucking 20. So it's hey, take over the fourth quarter. You want to? He started scoring late. He was scoring garbage buckets, man. How
Yeah,
much
he
he had?
did.
Like 18,
I think like 17, something like that.
17. That was all garbage buckets, man.
Yeah, he was not impacted. But
All garbage buckets, man.
Garbage time.
Man,
Garbage
trying to heat up fourth quarter. Like, what type of time he on though? Who you think he is? Think you just sit there to think I'm gonna just take over the fourth
yeah,
quarter? We
man.
gonna win this game. Who do you think he is?
Butler needs to attack the rack. And also, I felt that Goran Dragic was terrible too last night.
Listen, man, Celtics adjusted. You know what I mean?
I mean, no, they did adjust, but I felt that Dragic just set up for too many jump shots.
Yeah, I mean, we got that man. We in that man. Was in that man pocket too.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I know, but I'm just saying though. Again,
And mind you though, the Celtics. It was a big news that it was a shouting match and all that stuff before.
Yeah, I guess
that'd be a big win.
Yeah, that was after game 2.
Yeah, that
That'd be a big win.
That was
I told y'all it was bigger. It's not a big deal. It was. I told y'all that, man. That's regular stuff. That's regular stuff in the locker room, man.
Mm-hmm.
It was nothing, man. It's a team. Oh look, what they blaming Kemba Walker now? Nah, ain't nobody blaming Kemba. Ain't nobody blaming Kemba. I mean, it is what it is.
We were not blaming on. Listen, we were not only blaming Kemba. We were blaming the whole team.
I'm talking about people. I'm talking about the narrative out there. It was a narrative out there.
Yeah, there was a narrative out there.
Narrative out there.
True.
There was a narrative out there. It was like, nah, man. That whole Kyrie, people trying to harp on that Kyrie situation. Like, dog, that was everybody's fault. Everybody played a part in that.
Everybody know.
Everybody played a part in that. So it is what it is. You live and learn on that one, on every side. Then
So
Brad Stevenson,
Hey, hold on, yo,
had a meeting.
get Luda right up in here. So Lemon Pepper Lou on Muskrat. What's going on, homie?
good.
What's up,
What
guys?
up, what up, Lou?
What's up, guys? Had one of those little hard nights, man.
Oh, poor baby. What happened? Tell us what happened.
When you watching Louisville, you gonna have a hard night.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You talk Louisville football.
Oh man, I
When
was
that
like, what are you?
Category 5 hurricane came over their stadium. Ooh, boy, y'all would get your ass dusted.
Defense coordinator sucks,
I
man.
got to the writer. And
Defense coordinator sucks.
broken hearted. Y'all got your ass whooped. Woo! Hey, where was that bootlegging Daniel Cameron at there?
You talking about football? You talking about college football?
Yeah, he watched that college football game last night.
Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's crazy. They really playing though. That shit, wow.
I know, right? You would figure that one sport it wouldn't be playing as football, but no, motherfuckers gotta have
make that money. They gotta make that money, man. That money.
They're gonna be playing. They're gonna be playing college basketball too. Starting November 25th.
Yeah, they are gonna play college basketball.
Nice. With no fans, I guess, right?
Yeah, probably gonna be no fans.
Well, they thinking about letting fans come to the game
places, but like I mean, hold on. So every conference is playing.
Not
every major conference.
But
I know Big Ten. That was a big thing. The Big 10 or Big 12 or the Big
what
12.
my understanding is that the Pac-12 is not going to play sports like January 2021.
Dang.
So all the other conference they don't know yet. Like right now, the ACC, Big 10, and the SEC.
Yeah, that ain't no surprise, man. It ain't no surprise. It's a money thing, man. They want that money, so that's why. It's all for the money.
I think it's all about money and all that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it wasn't, these guys wouldn't be playing right now.
Without the money, you don't have no other sport. The other sports going on
for the money, man. That's why these kids, y'all know they power, man. And like you don't have to, you know what I mean, play for these big ass schools. Like, dude, that's crazy. But they like in a tough situation too. That's kind of crazy though, man. They like in a tough situation because they gotta like try to advance to the next level. So it's like, damn, I don't know. That's just
like right now, you got a whole lot of kids who are going to be like first round draft picks opting out to not to play.
Yeah, but not even that though. You could be like a freshman and you're trying to get the most time. You know what I mean? It's not going to last forever. You know what I mean? You got to take your opportunity. So it's like, it's crazy situation, man. But
and with the whole COVID thing going on right now, you got some kids who are not even playing hard. You got kids who are afraid to be close to certain guys in the games. Like
right.
Okay.
Yeah,
you go probably
because you got
probably see it when college basketball start too. You're gonna see a whole lot of games where it's like 100 to 10 to 105. Just like it was back in those days when UNLV, Duke, and all them played in the 80s and 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, man. It's definitely crazy.
Yeah, that would be insane.
That would be. I'm surprised you allowed some fans to come in the building. I'm even surprised because it's like, look at MLB. Like I heard they could do like a bubble. Also, the fact that even the NBA they're doing a bubble. I mean, they have virtual fans, but you don't even hear the virtual.
MLB ain't doing no bubble.
Yeah, MLB's doing a playoff bubble. That's what I heard.
Whoa.
Yeah,
where that gonna be at Arizona?
You know what? That is right because because the World Series gonna be at a neutral site,
Mm,
and
Right.
there are no off days in baseball. Like for
Right.
you know how they stretch out the days and all that.
hmm
Right.
But there's gonna be no off days, so motherfuckers gonna be playing every day up until like the World Series. So your
That's
best bet of
true.
getting rest, you better go out there and sweep a motherfucker. I'll tell you that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
Where the
understanding was
bubble gonna be at Arizona?
uh,
pretty much they said
I
that
think
when the
so.
playoffs happen, they gonna play all the playoff games in one
Because
place.
Arizona got like how many baseball stadiums? It's crazy. They got like
And
a
you know
lot of
what?
shit now.
It's easy. It would be very easy for them to do a baseball bubble, considering that. I mean, you ain't. I mean, all you need are you got your 25-man roster, right?
hmm
Right.
And
27 minutes.
because yeah, so you got your 25-man roster, you got your umpire crew, right?
hmm
The crew chief and then everybody else. And then I think the only other people are like media members. Really
Yeah.
don't need it for of course you're gonna have your training staff and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
um but they only got one base. You literally can play in one baseball stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But here's what's sad, right? Why did we have to wait for the Celtics Heat game 4 to start on Wednesday? You know what I mean? We had to wait that long.
Why would they?
I guess because Monday's Monday Night Football. That's why.
Yeah, that's really they do shit. They do shit like that for a reason.
I mean, that's true, but they could have put the Celtics Heat game, like an early afternoon game or something like that,
I don't know. They gotta make their much more than they can, man. Prime time TV. Like, cause the other thing about Monday night, now they playing NFL. They doing two games now on Monday night.
Two?
So yes,
No, that's only
No,
they only do that for like week one.
on week one, okay. But still, either way, they still trying to like maximize their that game potential. They ain't gonna put like it's Eastern Conference Finals too. I mean, they trying to put that like prime time TV.
What do you
Yeah,
guys think? You guys think that they should have waited till Wednesday? What do you guys think?
I thought they should have at least played Tuesday, whatever like that. But
Well, Tuesday's the Nuggets and
Yeah.
Lakers, which is game 3. So
That's what I'm saying. That's what I don't know. They trying to maximize their money, I guess. I don't know. They trying to maximize like
they're trying to stretch
that
this
was only
shit out.
yeah. They trying to maximize their money. They lose, especially now because like Clippers sold the bag. You know what I mean?
damn you Clippers. We got this
Adam Silver punching the air right now. What the
Y'all sold me a bag of,
Western Conference
sold me a
game.
bag of goods, motherfuckers.
Adam Silver? I'll punching the air. Talking about man.
Hey, but you know what though? This talk before y'all came in, right? I truly came out and heard what I said, right? I gotta be very careful about because there's a lot of times, right? We can get so enamored into a team that we overlook their history or whatnot.
yeah,
Because signs were there, right? Had we paid attention, right? Instead of believing the hype and trying to drink the goddamn Kool-Aid, right?
hmm
Had we just noticed the signs, we wouldn't have been shocked that the Clippers performed below expectations.
yeah.
And
You probably could have saw this coming.
They would say even the players even said so they talking about they didn't have chemistry all year. And you know what I mean? They was like they were saying that Pat Bev and Montrez was like the most vocals on the team when it comes to leadership. Like it was a lot of like red flags, even like
yeah,
during
there
the
were a
season,
lot of
beginning
red
of the season.
flags there. Just a lot of red
So
flags. But no, I had to drink the fucking Kool-Aid. I had to sit there and believe in these Bammers.
man, I got drugged, man.
That really pissed me off.
Yeah, man. Here's what cost them the series. I think when Marcus Morris was jib jabbering and Paul Millsap when we're up by 16, that woke the Nuggets up, in game
That's
5.
still no excuse though, man. Because
Man,
in the day, you got that ain't no excuse. That could have been though, but same time you got to punch back.
Uh-huh.
That's all right. What's up, man? Okay, you punch it back. You fighting back then.
Yeah. But seriously, you got Lakers in 5 over the Nuggets. I still think you can go 6. But if Denver does, If Denver loses tonight, it will end in 5. But if they win tonight, then I think it goes 6.
Nuggets, it was a good Cinderella story, man. They had a good run. It'd be a documentary one day.
Documentary.
For
What's
real,
that?
it could be a
What
good
documentary is
documentary.
that?
What they come up, the only team to come back from 3-1 2 times in the same playoff.
Yeah, at
Playoff.
the same damn time. At the same damn time.
Crazy.
That's a future documentary, man. Right there itself. I said you heard it
It's
first.
only a documentary if they win it all.
Oh, they win
I
it
don't
all.
know. That's still gonna be a documentary, regardless though.
Why
NBA
could
can
be
market that.
it's for them to say in the
Because the
end?
NBA, you know, NBA is.
Los Angeles
You know,
I don't think you put documentary.
hold on, they got documentaries of the Bills losing four Super Bowls.
That is.
Well, I mean, you could have a point about that, you know.
You know how they try to maximize.
The Kings won those Super Bowls though.
Bills didn't win no Super Bowls.
No, Bills lost all of them.
Yep, they lost all of them.
Bills lost all their Super Bowls. Oh, Lou, that's what I'm saying. Like they can. It's all about maximizing their money, man. Like NBA gonna try to maximize the most they can get. So they would. I wouldn't be surprised if they did some type of documentary on the Nuggets in the future. Wouldn't be
I
surprised.
remember those Super Bowls. My father lost money every time he bet on the Bills in those Super Bowls.
That's insane.
I've been there, yo. I'd have drove up to Buffalo.
That's
man. That's crazy. Like
Yes,
that's what I'm
that-
saying. Three.
Yes,
You
that's
come
hard.
3-1 leads. You were down 3. It's so crazy that Mike Maloney even joked about that. You seen that? He joked about, hey, he said, can we always start down 3-1?
Yeah, that was funny. But if they go down 3-1 to the Lakers, they'll be done
Yeah,
this time around.
that shit over with. He said shit.
I tell you right now, they better not go down. I tell you, man, there's only so long Cinderella could wear that glass slipper. Because they go down 3-1 to the Lakers, man. The clock will strike midnight.
Yeah, and it's over. So
Yeah,
so
LeBron James Tomahawk.
or a AD 40 piece or a Rondo Celtic type performance away
That
from
nigga, yo, Rondo is playing. Listen,
you.
Rondo is a champion, man.
Hey, man, I keep telling motherfuckers, man, playoff Rondo is a thing.
God, yo, that man is a man. Listen, yo.
Playoff Rondo is a thing.
Mind you, back in the day, like back in the day, like I used to argue all the time, right? I was like, yo, Rondo was like the best point guard in the NBA, and it's like this is the reasons why. I told people this.
Yeah.
This man is a competitor, man. He's a definition of a competitor. The man didn't play a game since March. Was hurt. Came early from his injury, mind you.
Yeah, man.
And then making the Lakers better. Come on, man.
Damn you, Rick Pitino.
Man. He outplayed Russell. Well, let's be real. He outplayed Russell Westbrook. He outplayed Russell Westbrook.
Because back in the day, Rondo wanted to come to Louisville to play basketball, and Rick Pitino recruited the Sebastian Telfair over Rondo, and Rondo went to Kentucky.
That's weird. I heard that story before.
And Telfair didn't even come to Louisville. Even though he left to go to the NBA. I'm like, you dumb. I'm like, Pitino, you dumb son of a bitch. You had the chance to have.
Hey, what's up with what's that one coach y'all had for football in Louisville? Bobby Petrino, right?
Yeah, that cracker.
Yeah, that motherfucker who was caught with the intern in his who's caught fucking the intern.
He was at Arkansas at the time.
Oh, that's when he fucked the intern?
Yeah, Arkansas.
Oh, okay.
More like he got his ass whooped by her fiance.
That's hilarious.
But you're the king. If Denver does win today, I just still think Lakers in 5.
Yeah.
Come on,
I gotta give. Listen.
Yeah.
It hurts me to say this, but the Lakers is a great team, man.
No, I know they're great. I literally.
But the thing about it, Denver got to stop crying to the refs.
That is true. They whine too much about the ref. I mean, yeah, the officiating was questionable, but it's also Denver just fouling too much, you know.
No,
man.
Denver just got to play their game. They're not gonna get no calls in this
They
series. You
got they
got
got to figure.
Denver.
Well, here's the thing. They got to figure out to do something besides the pick and roll.
Yeah,
That's
they
what
gotta
Lakers
be
Lakers
stable.
Lakers stop. Lakers is stopping that pick and roll, and they got to figure
And
out how
I
to.
told people like Denver is not gonna get a first series because the NBA is mad at them that they ruined the series that people wanted to see. That was the Lakers and Clippers.
Yeah.
But that's the Clippers' fault on that.
And like I said, the NBA does not want to see the Nuggets in the finals. The NBA does not want to see the Denver Nuggets in the NBA finals. So I'm telling you, there's gonna be
Can't rig it, but they can't rig it
They
though.
ain't rigging it though. They already.
no.
I mean,
You don't think they can rig? Let's say if it's a Game 7 type thing, right? You don't think they can rig like a Game 7? I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking.
nah, they did it. They did it to the Clippers then.
I mean that's true, but you have to look at the series in the context. All right.
Man, since that Sacramento Kings and that Lakers back in the day, man, they ain't been like they've been real like since that controversy happened. They've been chilling, man.
What about Cavs Warriors 2016? Really? Like, think about Draymond being suspended.
He should have hold on. He should have been got suspended anyway though.
I mean, that is
To be
true,
fair.
but I'm just
To
saying.
be
why-
fair, Draymond Green. First of all, Draymond Green is an idiot for one. Draymond Green's an idiot. That's what he put himself in that position. In the day, he was wrong, but he put himself in that predicament. He's an idiot. Why you got all so many texts?
But
Why you
look,
got all so many
it-
type of calls anyway?
I mean, true, but look at Game 6 when Curry got ejected. That game was like a fiasco because the Cavs again a lot.
I understand that, right? But they still blew a 3-1 lead. They still could.
I know, they choked.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Even people like say the Sacramento Kings got robbed by the Lakers back in the day.
That was only
Yeah,
Game
but
6.
but all that being said, the Kings could have still won that series. So it doesn't even matter.
Exactly. The Kings had opportunity.
Gideon, Draymond Green was already on the hot seat for hitting people in the nuts.
I mean, that is true, but then
and mind you, you're going against LeBron James, the best player in the world. So what do you think? What do you think? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what do you think? Like, so it's like you can't sit here, like, but they're not going to like Nuggets. I don't. Here's the thing, like, I don't like their eyes will be watching if anything is fishy and stuff like that. People will be watching. They don't want controversy. Like the NBA don't need controversy like that.
And I keep telling people,
especially with LeBron James be a part of that, because I will listen. If LeBron James cheating and rigged on his name, they don't want that.
I keep telling people, ain't no way in the world the NBA gonna let LeBron James lose. He's the last big name in the playoffs right now.
Man,
Exactly.
listen. Don't say that he can't lose. He did before.
I mean, I know, but why do you think the NBA would want a Nuggets Heat finals?
They don't want. Here's the thing. They don't want it, but don't mean they ain't gonna do. They can't do nothing about it. That's the thing. Yeah, of course. You want the Lakers or Clippers in the finals, of course.
Well,
but same time, you can't. You have no control. Like, let's be like, there's certain teams, right? That like, of course, they want their certain matches to be, but at the same time, they can't do nothing about it. That's every year.
Y'all remember before this whole bubble thing started, they were going. They thought about changing the playoff format because they wanted to see Clippers and Lakers in the NBA Finals type of game.
Yeah, that never happened. So, but it was just more of the Clippers just imploding, really, and then the Nuggets just, executed, and they're here. So,
and plus Boston and Miami's already in the Eastern Conference Finals. So how is it doesn't really matter.
I mean, Game 4 is going to tell us that series will go 7-9. Game 4 is going to tell us that.
They thought about for years to change the whole playoff format because they getting sick and tired of seeing certain teams in the Western Conference.
How they going to change it?
What? No, I'm saying.
I'm saying what format? What format can they change it?
The way they see the format, the way they see teams, like basically they're gonna take the team with the best record and see them all different, and take the teams with the weak record and keep them out the playoffs.
Oh, so there ain't gonna be no Eastern Conference, no Western Conference. They don't mean nothing.
Basically, that's what they're gonna try to do.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah.
They about to do it for almost every sport like that too, but they've been thinking about it.
I don't know. I mean, but Miami and Boston already like they already in the play. Like Miami already beat the Buck. I mean, they did Bucks dirty,
Yeah, they
and
did. They
and and
wow,
then
they
and
ran
then
through
But
ball.
then Boston
I'm not
then
surprised that Miami
and
beat the
Boston
Bucks. So
and Boston beat Toronto. So it's like I
That series
mean,
could not even be
NBA,
though.
the NBA probably wanted Toronto maybe win. Well, I don't know. That's a toss up, but I know for a fact the NBA wanted the Bucks beat Miami. So,
Well, that didn't happen. Milwaukee got out hustled, so that didn't happen. So
but either
yeah,
either way
yeah,
though,
we
either way, what happened though, NBA can't market it, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't know.
yeah
yeah,
we yeah. What y'all think about LeBron James crying about the MVP yesterday?
that was
'Cause
ridiculous.
Man, we talked about that before
uh,
you came in here, Lou.
Well,
that's
that was
ridiculous.
ridiculous. Like, dude, concentrate on winning the championship. You know what
You're the best. Why the MVP don't? The MVP does not define how good you is. So
I
why,
mean?
like, come on, man. So regular season award, you in the playoffs.
Because LeBron want every record to say he's better than Jordan.
Exactly. I just said that. I said that earlier.
Man, fuck all that.
Yeah. So,
I said that
who
earlier.
do you guys got for Game 4? I think. Look, I've got Miami in 6. I'm sticking with that pick. Who do you guys got for Game 4?
Boston.
I think Boston gonna win Game 4
I don't know.
because
I mean, possible, but who knows?
Jimmy
if
Butler. I'll tell
last
you this.
night
I'll
goes
tell you
the
this.
same way like it did in
I'll
game.
tell you this. They need Jimmy Butler to score. I'll tell you that. All
Oh
that shit
yeah,
he did.
if
All that shit he did. In game 1 and 2, that shit ain't gonna fly no more.
I agree. But I
That shit
think
ain't gonna
Butler's gonna
fly.
be more aggressive this time.
Motherfucker think he's gonna take over the fourth quarter. Like, man, fuck out of here, man. That shit like,
That was
I don't
ridiculous. It's like you're down 20, you're not coming back. So it's like why would you attack it to go in the first quarter, you know?
listen, so I don't know. All that
And
Jimmy Butler
Miami, they
shit.
could not buy a 3 last night. I mean, Tyler Hero had a great first half, but he kind of like
Yeah,
disappeared in the second
yeah,
half.
yeah.
I mean, Duncan Robinson waited too long to get going. Jay Crowder could not buy anything from 3. And then Kelly Olynyk was terrible last night.
Yep. Derrick
It
Jones
seemed
did
like
what they
it
do
seemed like
best.
Jimmy Butler got to get it going from
Yeah.
the start of the game. He can't wait till the fourth quarter just to be Jimmy Butler. He got to do it at the start of the
You're
game.
not even like you're not like that to do all that shit, man. Like, let's be real. Like, who you think you are? He keep doing that he want to. Soldiers and 6 or 7. Keep doing that. It's being real. That's being real.
Mhm.
'Cause, I mean, it's gonna be interesting though, man.
I
Boston,
mean,
hopefully Boston get over this hump. Laker, Boston finals in the bubble. It's only right.
like I said, Game 4 is going to tell us this series to go that. Game 4 is going to tell us if this series will go to 7 or not. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because we gotta win. We gotta win this game. We gotta win the next game. Celtics gotta win next game.
That's what I'm saying. They win next
We
game,
got
then
to.
it will be a 2-2 tie, and anything could happen. They lose,
Yeah.
next game is over.
I bet the NBA hoping this Laker is on Boston and Miami game goes 7 games.
Yeah, Boston. Let's low key. Boston been the most exciting team. I can't say Denver been exciting too. I can't do that. But Celtics been playing. Celtics been playing very entertaining basketball in the bubble. So I
Yeah.
like Jason Tatum elevating his game in the playoffs too. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a
Uh-huh.
lot. His passes, his facilitating, man, has improved a lot. I didn't know he could facilitate like this, man. Working on his game, he was working on his game before he got in this bubble. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Man, like he almost had a triple double last night, and his rebounding this playoffs, man. His rebounding, man.
hmm
That man's getting boards, man. Like he ain't. They say he ain't a real power forward, but I can't tell.
Yep.
That man having a double double like in a block, almost like 2 blocks, like in a steal in the playoffs.
And Ennis Cantor has been huge off the bench. Ennis Cantor grabbing offensive boards, killing
Yeah,
cats in the low post. Ennis Cantor is underrated, man.
yeah. And it's like
I don't understand why they didn't have any Canada playing in that Toronto series though.
That's what I'm saying. Like I
yeah, because they was gonna kill the pick and roll. You couldn't play. he couldn't play in the Canada against Toronto because they was going to do pick and rolls and attack that all day every day. He
Mm.
couldn't do that. Like even now, that's why he don't really play now because like the pick and roll, like they literally was going to attack him the whole time he's in the game.
Yeah.
Like he's good offensively, he can get boards on that, but at the same time defensively, it's like they going.
Boston just need to sign a big man that can actually play the pick and roll.
I agree.
Because that's the only thing that they really missing is another big man who can actually handle down low and play the pick and roll defense.
Like they got like Robert Williams and like stuff like that, but his thing is offensively. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's not great offensively.
I'm
So
talking
But
about
he can block shots. I mean, he can
yeah,
clog the paint. I mean, I know Robert Williams is not a scorer, but again,
but sometimes he be playing. He plays more than in his Cantor at times.
I
So
mean that is true
yeah,
though. Because
he played a lot.
Bam.
He played way more than him in the Toronto series.
But you need someone else to handle Bam Adebayo. And I think you guys did a good
Yeah.
job of Bam. I know the numbers may say he had a great game, but if you watch the game, he was not really impactful, you know?
Yeah.
You watch the game. Bam was not really impactful if you actually watch the whole game.
I'm just saying is this. If Anthony Davis become a free agent, Boston better throw the kitchen table at him to try to get him to sign there.
Well,
I
AD
don't
was
think
free
that's
agent
it.
before, but his
ship
family did not
sailed.
want him to go there.
Yeah, that ship sailed.
Hey,
I mean,
give a person enough money, they will actually go to a place they don't want to go.
hey, maybe. I mean, ain't nothing. It wouldn't hurt try to get our own place. See, he probably cost too much though. We got we got to get rid of Gordon Hayward. But his contract is.
And that's the problem. You said you wouldn't. Come on, I think.
No, I'm saying we would get Gordon Hayward. I'm just saying though, like that's still. I mean, we can go over the luxury tax. I wouldn't care, to be honest with you. But
Like I've been hearing for years that Boston fans been wanting to get rid of him.
Yeah.
yeah, because he's over. Like, because here's the thing, because like we're good without him, and we need a big. That's the only reason why. He's overpaid. Because unfortunately, you know what I mean, of injuries and stuff like that, and how the complexity of the team is. Like Jaylen Brown became better than Gordon Hayward. But people say, well, we need that Gordon Hayward to play in Utah back. But like, here's the thing: people realize, like, the people on the team you know now is better.
Yeah, true.
Be honest with you, I thought they were a better team without Gordon Hayward because you got Marcus Smart starting in his position.
Marcus Smart's been fabulous this whole playoffs. So yeah, man, and Marcus Smart, you know, he's blocking shots down low. I mean, his three balls falling. He's scrapping for loose balls. He's been a bulldog really his whole career. And last night in the fourth quarter, he made big plays when Miami was making a comeback.
I say this offseason, find somebody who's willing to take that Gordon Hayward contract, and if you got plenty of money left over, draft a big man or sign a big man. Because I remember Boston won the Orlando center.
Are you talking about Nikola Vucevic?
Yeah, they Danny Ainge really wanted him bad.
Yeah, but I knew he was not going to leave Orlando. I knew he was not going to leave.
Yeah, I'm surprised Boston didn't try to get that other guy from Orlando. What's his name? Gordon.
Aaron Gordon, but he's not a center. He's a power forward.
Hey, move him to power forward. You can move Tatum to small forward. Then you can move Jaylen Brown to shooting guard. Plus, you have Kemba Walker at point.
Okay.
And then you still got your Tight playing center.
Yeah, that's still a deep team, man. That's still a nice team to have, though. That's still a team that can go far in the playoffs. So, how long do you think Miami and Boston is gonna go? I say 6. I say Game 4 is gonna really tell us if it's going 7 or not. So I say 6.
I think that the NBA and the Lakers want that series to go 7 because if LA sweeps Denver, then LA gonna have plenty of time off to get ready for that, whoever they play, Boston or Miami.
Mm-hmm. But who do you think would challenge LA more, Miami or Boston? I say, look, I look at both sides here. Boston has the talent to give to give LA problems, but I just think that, sorry, I meant to say Boston has the talent to give LA problems, but I just think Miami's just deeper though. So I think Miami would challenge LA more.
I don't. But here's the thing. I don't think that's true because of.
Hey, hold on,
I
y'all. Hold on a
personally,
second. Let me do this real quick. Special shout out to T Joyner in the building. T Joyner, let's pray for him and his family. You know, he had a traumatic incident that happened yesterday. Very bad incident. I talked with his wife's sister. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I'm glad that you're here. You know, chop it up with us this morning. Shout out to Eric Ocasio in the building. Who else is up in here? Okay, that's everybody else. Okay, that's cool, man. But man, I'm glad to see you, man. Hope everything is doing all right with you, man. And
first to you, homie.
you know, we you know, if you need anything, just let us know, man. Straight up. All right, you know what I'm saying? Let's keep our brother. Yeah, man, all day, homie. All right, now go ahead. Now to me, I think the Miami Heat would pose a bigger challenge. No, I take that back. I think the Boston Celtics poses a bigger challenge to the Lakers than the Miami Heat would. But Shaq the Kid, you just got up in here, man. What you think about LeBron James whining, bitching, moaning about not winning the
What's up? What's up, LB? What up, y'all?
Salute.
So what's up, Shaq?
I was watching that yesterday on Ticket. Man, LeBron's like one of the most selfish NBA players probably ever. One of the most selfish. I'm not the selfish, but he's one of the most selfish NBA players out there, man. How you not gonna be mad? He said he wasn't mad, but he said it pissed him off. I was like, yo, LeBron, you know you got AD. So he's one of the main reasons why you was able to get up there in that conversation for the MVP vote. And the real shit, AD, he should have got the same amount of vote as you or a bit more. And what I found, he ain't getting no votes. Yo, they some snakes for that shit. They really
I
are.
agree, man. AD's done everything for the Lakers, crashing the glass, killing them in the post, killing them from the perimeter, you know, getting steals and deflections, blocking shots in the high post, pinch post, everywhere. You know, he's been doing everything for the Lakers. And here's what's crazy, right? You always have these morons.
Right, Gideon, keep cooking, man.
What?
I said, you're right, man. Keep cooking.
Oh, okay. And you have these morons who tell you Shaq carried because Kobe didn't want a Finals MVP. So I guess if AD wins the Finals MVP, he carried LeBron, right? By their logic. That's the problem with people today. I mean, look, LeBron's had a great year, but AD's been the MVP on the team. But people just don't want to seem to understand that, you know?
Of course not, because a lot of them are bronsexuals.
Exactly. It's sad, man. It's sad. And hey, what did you think? And it's unbelievable.
My honest opinion, the top three guys for MVP this year should have been Anthony Davis, Giannis, and Chris Paul.
You can make a case. Waba Luka Doncic, though. Waba Luka.
I'm sorry, but Chris Paul kind of did more for a team this year than Luka did.
Well,
everybody thought OKC wasn't going to be in the playoffs and wasn't going to be what they was this season, but Chris Paul
got him in.
Yeah, majority of people they didn't think they was gonna make the playoffs. You're right about that.
I was one of those people, and they almost got out the first round. They nearly did.
Yeah, Chris Paul showed. He definitely showed.
I don't understand why James Harden was top 3 in MVP race this season anyway, because the top 3 was James Harden, LeBron, and Giannis.
Oh, come on. Like Harden in the top 3?
Yeah, he was in top 3 in the MVP race.
And the Rockies kind of underachieved this year.
They go by they be going by analytics to mainly
What-
through his offense ability.
That's the problem with this generation. It's always about numbers and shit. It's never about eye test and context.
And on top of that, you gotta be pretty much great on offense and defense.
Yeah.
Sometimes, if you have a great offense or a great defense, it can lead you to be up to the MVP candidate. Excuse me, like Steph Curry. He's a great offensive player, and then trying to think of another MVP.
I'm pretty sure next year they're gonna do the same thing once again for James Harden.
Oh yeah, James Harden. He's another one. James Harden and
Harden, like every year, Harden puts
players, but defense they're not that good at all.
Yeah, man. And
like every year, Harden puts up big numbers in the regular season, and he's always the candidate for the MVP.
I agree. In the regular season, James Harden balls out, man. The playoffs, he struggles.
I just wish they start giving the MVP after the playoffs are over.
They actually do. They actually did before the whole pandemic happened. Because they always had like this award show. Remember the past 3 years.
I know, but they said it's the regular season award. I'm talking about it should be about the whole season plus playoffs.
Okay. Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Because they kind of do it in every sport now. In the record, they give a regular season MVP, and they don't even count the playoffs. They always get those playoffs MVPs. Like I'm talking about the whole. They should have this. Wait till after the playoffs and the regular season to give out MVPs, awards.
Crazy, huh? Yeah. Hey, Shaq, what did you think about the whole Boston-Miami game last night?
Boston showed they can be legit. They can show because they know damn well if they would have lost that game,
it's over.
The series probably would have been pretty much over. So,
I'll be honest with you, Miami almost stole that game at the end. People forget the pool was at 5 at the end. They almost stole it at the end.
Yeah, and then they got a little careless. They wasn't on the same page in certain possessions, and they got turnovers and
they couldn't buy an open 3. Yeah,
they took advantage of with the transitions, make the bucket, and sometimes again and ones. That's another thing you cannot do. You cannot.
Boston was just running
for easy points. Can't.
I agree. I agree. Boss was killing Miami in transition, going to the basket at will. They killed them in the paint. You know what I mean? It's like, and their ball movement was just amazing last night. And Gordon Hayward, he was not great, but I thought Gordon Hayward gave him the energy they needed. I thought Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were attacking the rack. I thought Kemba Walker was phenomenal, and Brad Stevens made it. And hey, we have a series somewhat. But in my opinion, Game 4 is really going to tell us if Boston has a chance or not. You know?
Yeah, that's what that real test is really going to be. Are y'all going to be good enough to make it a pretty long series to make it a tie, or is it going to be a short series?
Yeah, that's true. Because despite the fact that Miami could not really connect from the perimeter at all, they had an opportunity to win the game, but that missed free throw by Duncan Robinson after the flagrant foul hurt them. Also, the fact that Jimmy Butler wasn't really aggressive, and Goran Dragic, I felt he struggled last night. He took a lot of jump shots. So, and then Bam Adebayo, I know the numbers may look great, but I felt that he wasn't really impactful. What do you think?
He wasn't as impactful like he was in the last 2 games, but he did have a double like over 20 and like 12 points. 12 rebounds, excuse me.
I mean, he did play well. I just felt that he wasn't. I mean, he played well, but I'm just saying that I felt that he wasn't, he didn't put his stamp on the game like he did in games 1 and 2. And Jimmy Butler, I like Jimmy B, but
Jimmy Butler was one of the huge reasons why they lost that game.
Exactly. He has to learn to attack the basket and get himself involved early. You can't rely on being down double digits to keep fighting back because Boston does have the talent to hang on. It's just that what's killing Miami's still up 2-1 despite all of this, but I'm saying is that if Miami's going to advance, Jimmy Butler needs to put his head down and attack the goal. And Goran Dragic, Goran struggled. I mean, Boston did play great D on him, and I give him credit. But I felt Goran Dragic, I felt he could have attacked him. He could have, use his left hand to attack the goal because he set up for a lot of jump shots last night, and he was cold.
It happens, man, because usually when you play basketball and we have like one of those games, you can have one of those games you could be fucking on fire, making buckets, and almost get a
Like I said
MVP
before,
spot.
Boston
Then
caught
the next
themselves
game
those first two
be so
games in the
fucking ice
series.
cold. But the one thing about that, when you ice cold, your buckets not shooting the way you wanted to, they're not going through to mid range to the perimeter or whatnots. You gotta go in the paint, man. You gotta
That's
find
what
a
I'm
way to
saying,
get a
though.
because going for jump shots, they're not always gonna fall. It don't matter how
Exactly.
you are. That ball got
Exactly.
It's kind of been the problem in the bubble this whole time, though.
Yeah, that is true, man.
Enough guy, it kind of been the problem in the bubble. Guys jacking up 3-point shots instead of being aggressive going to the rim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. Boston's perimeter defense was great. I liked how they were rotating to the shooters. I give Boston a lot of credit for locking up Miami from three, but I felt Miami took a lot of contested threes, especially Jay Crowder. And even Kelly Olynyk, the former Celtic, he was not on at all. He was cold last night. So,
That is funny. It's funny. It's definitely from the Celtics on the Miami. That's funny.
excuse me.
Find it funny that he's former Celtics on the Miami roster.
Yeah, he was. He was a former Celtic, but Jay Crowder and Olynyk, they were not on last night. So, yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see how it goes in Game 4. Look, I think this series is going to go 6, but I think Miami. I got Boston for Game 5, but I think Miami's going to make adjustments and win Game 4. That is me.
They're gonna make
It's gonna be a dog.
adjustments.
It's
That's what
gonna be. It's
players
gonna be a.
do.
It's gonna be a
Players
dog
be
fight.
talking about
No, it will be a dog fight. Oh yeah, it's gonna be
It's
a
gonna,
tough
it's
series.
gonna,
We
be,
know.
it's gonna be a. It's gonna be a dog fight. You know what I mean, Celtics all about the dog fight.
Oh yeah, I
The
expect.
thing about it. Same about this Celtics team. They ready for dog fights. Ain't no like kill to be killed.
That is true. That is
That's
true. I
why.
mean,
That's why.
I say it like this. I say it like this. You gonna see both these teams being aggressive going to the rim. I think whoever goes to the foul line more in Game 4 is gonna win.
oh yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, but here's the thing. I know the numbers may say that Miami went to the line more than Boston, but if you watch the game, Boston was the more aggressive team.
Yeah, Jalen Brown, man. Whew, nah, I like it.
Jalen Brown showed the
I
whole
love
package.
Jalen Brown game, man.
Jalen Brown showed the whole package last night. So did Jason Tatum. And Kemba, he was attacking the goal too. So and you gotta give Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart was huge in that fourth quarter
Yeah,
when Miami was
why.
run.
Yeah, and that's why I said that's why I think Boston will be a better matchup for LA because of the grit, the grind, the grit, and the fact that we have the scores in the defense. How we
But I
play.
but I think Miami will be a better matchup because I just think Miami still has the bench.
Yeah, but if you take away their 3-point shooting, you take away their threes, and let's look. You know how Lakers do. How Lakers play ball.
I mean that's true, but you have mid-range shooters like Butler, Dragic, Hero can hit a mid-range.
Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be. But here's the thing: you have shooters, you have players in your team that depend on that thrive on that. So you force them to do something any different. You know what I mean? But all Lakers will have to do is take away the 3-point line from Miami.
I mean that's true, but you also have to understand that Eric Spoelstra is one of the best coaches to make an adjustment. So that's another thing.
Yeah, that's true. I'm just saying though, there are other players that it's not gonna be that effective. And the thing about the Celtics is, I just feel though that this gonna be that is that they're gonna have an edge. You know what I mean? They feel like, okay, we went against LeBron before. You know what I mean? We went to Game 7 before. They're gonna have a confidence, that some type of confidence or something. You know what I mean? We went to Game 7 with this man before.
Yep.
We was the underdogs. You know what I mean? So it's gonna make people work, man. I feel they're gonna make them work, especially like LeBron. LeBron has to guard Jason Tatum or Jalen Brown. And AD. I feel AD probably has to guard Jason Tatum.
Here's the problem with that. AD. Well, if you take, but
They have no
AD
choice.
get his.
what?
That's no choice. You have no choice to spread the floor. Because if Miami play if Monty play AD, you put AD at the near the rim.
But you still got Bam
where
Adebayo who can guard down low. You still got, because Boston. Well, don't get me wrong, they have a good big in Daniel Tice, but I don't know if Daniel Tice is strong enough to handle Anthony Davis. Bam
right. Here's the
Adebayo.
thing. Here's the thing. We're going to double. We're going to double. We're
I
doubling
think
him every single time.
I think he's strong enough, but I don't know if he's gonna have that
First,
IQ.
AD. Thing is about AD is AD don't have a great post game like that. He don't
I mean,
take
that is
he
kind
don't
of
take
thing.
advantage. He
He
don't take
can't
advantage on a smaller
He'd be very
matchup.
skilled with it. He'd be very skilled with it, yo.
He can be skilled though.
So we going so that's gonna help Tice. As long as Andy Davis not away from the basket, he can score outside of course. For long he's outside, that's better for the Celtics. So all we gonna do is if he go inside, it's gonna be a double team. Andy Davis not doing a double team. The Celtics know how to, so that's what we did against the Sixers. We forced everybody else, but the thing about it, they got LeBron. They probably put Marcus Smart.
I don't know if they have the defenders to guard LeBron. From Miami, you got Jimmy Butler,
You got
Iguodala.
Marcus Smart. You got Marcus Smart.
I mean, chill, but that's
Jaylen
one
Brown.
dude. That's one
You
dude.
got Jaylen Brown.
Bro, Brown's a good defender, but he's going to stop LeBron? Really?
It ain't about stopping LeBron. He can slow him down. What do you mean?
It's about slowing.
He definitely can slow him down. Can frustrate him.
Iggy, Crowder, Butler. You have a lot of wing defenders on your team, on Miami team. Yeah.
That's like okay. You could put literally like 3 people, like 2 people on LeBron.
Well,
that's the same.
Have a bit man and leave a bit man.
That's really the same. Because
hey, some.
And then you can put Jason Tatum on. You can put Jason Tatum on LeBron. You can put Jaylen Brown on LeBron.
Y'all are forgetting playoff Rondo. Rondo is
Rondo.
Listen, I like Boston, but Rondo would eat up Boston because Rondo's gonna play so inspired against his former team. That's another problem.
That's true. That's true. But Kimball, that's true. But here's the thing, though. It's so many. And Denver has got a great offense too. But for be honest with you, you take away Jokic. Okay, Jokic and Murray, they're below their average offensive. Like, thing about the Celtics is, let's say two. The thing about Celtics is, if 2 people having a bad game, whatever, 2 people still play great.
They all have to play well against the Lakers. I don't think they can.
They
play
do.
bad.
I'm just saying though. Let's say you can take away Jason Tatum or somebody else, or you still got Jaylen Brown you got to worry about, or Gordon Hayward somehow have a great game, or Kim Walker have a great game, or Marcus Smart have a great game. You have so many things to worry about whoever going to have a great game.
But to the King, do you trust Boston down the stretch in that game?
I like Boston. Listen,
That's a thing. That's a thing too.
That's the thing. In close games, they're not great in close games. I know they technically won a close game 3, but it was more on free throws down the stretch of game 3. It's more on free throws.
That's true. But same time, Lakers ain't played against a great defense.
That is true. That's true.
So also, that will be a gritty. Either way, whoever comes out of Miami, Celtics, it's gonna be a gritty series. They're gonna give. I just feel that the Celtics they're gonna be more inspired because I feel like they have more experience. They got more experience.
I mean, I can't say more experience. That's not true because Tatum, Brown, Cantor, Hayward, Smart have not been to the finals.
Jimmy Butler never been. I'm talking about for Miami. They got experience over Miami.
Oh, Miami. Okay, I thought you said, Miami. Miami has experience because
they got one. They got what? Jimmy. They only got a few people in the team that got experience.
Finals.
No, Jimmy Butler never been to the finals.
No, Butler's been to the. This is his first ever conference final. He's never been to the NBA finals.
I think Iggy's on.
Okay, you got Iggy. You got Iggy. Jay Crowder. You got.
Haslam don't play though.
I know he's not playing, but he's still been to the finals. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just okay. You got 1, 2, 3.
Who's the third person?
What Dragic don't got really.
No, Dragic never been to the finals. No, Dragic been to a conference final with Phoenix, but never been to the finals.
But he never even played. He never played. But playing in one is different.
But
Eric haven't played in one.
Finals. But here's the thing: even in coaching, Eric Spoelstra's been to the NBA finals.
That's true.
So that's not the reason why I think Miami will challenge.
But here's the thing: but as a team, though, as a collective, this Boston team, we've seen this Boston team been in 3 Eastern Conference Finals in 4 years.
I mean, I know. Listen, I'm not saying LA will run through Boston. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that look, Boston's a scrappy team. That is why I think they can challenge LA a little bit. Maybe reason why I don't think they would beat them because in close games, Boston is very shaky. Last night, again,
True.
I know they won the game last night. And you gotta give Boston credit, but it was more. It was a combination of many things. It was more of Boston attacking the rack, going to the well that gave them that lead for good. But it was also Miami just settling for a lot of bad jump shots, though.
Like really, true King, Boston should be up 3 games to none right now,
Could
but
be up
they
3-0
That's
kind
what
of
I
or
said. That's
3.
what I said. I feel
They could
Y'all,
be
honestly,
y'all,
up
y'all,
some
bro.
games they kind of
y'all,
fucked
I
make,
it
just,
up.
y'all
I'll be
make a
honest with
case,
you.
but brothers, y'all gotta remember when it comes to the fourth quarter, it comes down what team is gonna be crunch or clutch down the
Right.
stretch.
And that's what I'm saying, though.
We lost off of not closing and coaching. I mean, really, that's all we really lost by. I'll be honest with you. We do believe we are the talent wise, we are a better team than Miami. There's
No,
no
I
question
agree.
about that.
Oh yeah, I
Even
agree.
even even against Denver, I feel we are even a more talented team against
Oh, I
Denver.
think you guys could beat Denver. You guys could definitely beat Denver if you played
That's
Denver.
why I'm confident of my like. That's why I'm hopefully like I said we should get over Miami. Like hopefully like I said we almost there for being a Doncic. Celtics is almost there for being the next Doncic in the NBA.
It
You
depends.
heard it first.
Nah.
Listen, we have all the pieces. We have a perfect. Listen, we have a point guard in his prime. Kimber Walker is in his prime. You got Jason Tatum. You got Jalen Brown. You got Marcus Smart.
Mm.
Going ahead, like I said, then all we gotta do is just build off of that. We got the 14th pick in the draft next year. We got a lottery pick next year. Like it's only going to go up for the Celtics.
No,
Can't go
I know, I
anything. It
know.
can't go any down.
But I want to throw this out there. Let's say hypothetically Denver comes out the West. Do you think they'll beat either Miami or LA? I mean Miami or Boston. I'm sorry. If Denver came out the West, hypothetically speaking.
They get beat.
They got, they got,
They
oh yeah,
get
they got a shot. Why could it beat the Lakers?
uh
Definitely got a chance.
Mhm.
if let's say somehow they do beat Lakers, I
I don't think,
think
I don't think they will. I really want them to.
I
Want them
honestly think
to.
they'll lose against Miami and Boston.
I agree.
They'll give Miami a little bit more challenge because it's something different. It's something different. Like it'll be something.
But here's the thing. Look, I think Miami or Boston would beat Denver anyway, but I think Denver
Yeah,
could challenge Boston more than Miami. Because, like I said, if you put Bam Adebayo on the Joker, I think it can ball the Jokic down low. For
right.
Boston,
But they got more size. But they got more size though.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Listen,
Yeah.
Boston has more talent, obviously.
Yeah. The thing is though, they're more athletic. Thing is, Denver is still more athletic than Miami.
Yeah, I
Thing is,
know.
that's why Boston's more athletic than Miami.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
So that's why they have size and they have athleticism and they have like
I'm sorry, but Joker is going to dominate Bam Adebayo. You can put him inside and outside.
no obviously Jokic been cooking this foot. Jokic been cooking. Even he didn't have a great game against LA and he was off rhythm. He still like put up like he still did all right.
he did all right. Just that foul trouble killed him.
Yeah, and he wasn't even in rhythm. He still had like 20 points.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's like, I
When
mean,
when he got in foul
he was
trouble,
giving Rudy, if he was giving Rudy Gobert, but he was giving Rudy Gobert buckets,
that is
and
true.
he was giving he was giving Zubac work.
Jokic, he can control the game. So
Like
when
Jokic will beat that match with Bam.
Yeah.
You gotta put somebody like, I mean, that Jokic the only person you gotta worry about, but I don't think we're gonna like. That'd be interesting though. But I still think Boston was still a better team than Denver though. I still like it'd be. I think we run the floor or Miami. I think Miami will run the floor with Denver. In like 5 games.
I don't see 5. I think they can go 6 or 7. I don't see 5.
Nah,
Yeah,
we run. They almost lost to Utah.
they
And
almost
Utah,
they did it, bro.
I'm just saying Utah
And
and
also
Utah
the
not better
Clippers.
than Utah not better than Miami or the Celtics.
I agree, but like I said, Utah blew that series because it's like
Right, but I'm just saying though, like listen, like
Utah and also the Clippers.
okay, who in Denver can guard Jason Tatum?
nobody.
Yeah, here's the thing, they can't do that
Nobody.
double, and they can't do that double shit they did on Kawhi because Jason Tatum can facilitate more.
But who won Denver can guard Jimmy Butler? Who?
Who?
Who in Denver can guard you said who?
Who? Who's gonna guard Jimmy Butler if Miami and Denver met off? I'm just saying.
Craig,
Hell nah, man.
In Craig
Bruh.
or Mike Porter.
or not
Michael
Craig, Harris.
Porter-
I mean Harris.
Man.
Harris. I mean I said Craig Harris. I mean
okay, but Harris could get the Tatum problems. Harris could
Probably
get
no he can't. No he can't. No
Yeah,
he
he
can't.
can.
Size wise. No he can't. No he
He
can't.
ball to him. I didn't say
No, he
I never
can't.
said listen. I never said shut down. I never said he was gonna shut him down. I said
He can't get. I don't even think he can give him problems.
yeah, he can. Harris is one
I
of
don't
the
think-
worst style defenders in the NBA. Come on,
I
man.
don't think he can give him problems.
Oh,
I'm sorry, they're gonna do that double. They're gonna do that double, and all Jay Stan gonna do is pat.
but you can double Jokic all you want. But here's the thing.
They got hold the thing. They got away with the Kawhi thing. Cause everybody on their team play like shit.
Yeah.
But like you said, you got Jaylen Brown. Who gonna guard Jaylen Brown?
I mean, Jalen Brown basically gonna beat Denver 4 times.
Tatum been getting out.
Yeah.
Tatum been getting double team almost his whole playoffs.
Yeah.
He literally been doubled. Like
That's not a thing. If that is the matchup, don't you think Mike Malone should use that same strategy on him?
right, they're gonna get he gonna get double. It ain't been working.
Like Tatum can get double team, but you can still got to try to stop
Got Jaylen Brown,
Kemba
and
Walker.
Marcus Smart world playing for Jamal Murray.
Like, it's like if Kemba Walker, Jaylen Brown, and Marcus Smart shots are on, then you got.
I mean, that is true, but you can say the same thing from Denver. If Jamal Murray, Jokic, Gary Harris, and let's say Michael Porter shots are on, they're tough to beat. So you can
That's true, but Marcus Smart can clamp up Jamal Murray for a fact.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Marcus Smart can clamp up Jamal Murray for a fact.
He's gonna lock up Jamal Murray. I mean, Marcus Smart was
that was a fact. I would put money on that. He won all that shit he was doing a player. He could not do on Marcus Smart.
No. I'm not saying. Listen, I think Smart is gonna give Murray problems. I know that, but I don't think he'll shut him down. I don't think
he will shut him. He will shut him down, man. Listen. He will shut that motherfucker down.
Hell,
he'll be
bro,
that man. He will take that man cornbread. Man.
Bro, Murray.
Come on now.
You think it's cornbread, really?
He would take that man cornbread. Listen, Marcus Smart was all first team on defense for a reason. You can say all that thing about him being a flopper and all that other shit. That motherfucker got game.
Listen, I like Marcus Smart. He's an underrated player. But listen, Jamal Murray, bro, the Clippers, they're one of the best defensive teams. They're one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, and you saw what Jamal did to them in the game 7.
First of all, let's put this in context. Their on ball defense, their help defense is trash.
Okay, true.
So all that being said, Marcus Smart, okay, even let's say Marcus Smart get beat, whatever, he's gonna have like
Marcus Smart,
like
he's a
Jaylen
good
Brown.
off-ball
But
defender.
here's the thing. Listen, Goran Dragic, before game 3, Goran Dragic was giving Marcus Smart fits before game 3. No, Marcus Smart. That's what I'm saying. Listen, Marcus Smart is a great defender, but Jamal Murray is versatile. He gets the mid range.
He ain't getting no 30.
Come on, man. He
ain't getting no 30.
Come on, he won't get 30 and come on, man. I mean,
he got 50 in Utah. He got 40 against the Clippers.
Man, that's Utah. That's Utah, man. Listen, it's gonna be different. Listen, the Celtics defense is
still
different,
pretty tough,
man.
though. That's
bro.
The Celtics defense is different. Celtics is a way better defensive team than the Clippers. That's to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I mean, you could say that.
Different. Yeah, different. They're a different team.
Pat Bev is an overrated defender. He's solid. He's good, but he's overrated.
Yeah,
Paul George an overrated defender too.
Part of the reason because he got a pretty bad temper. So when he gets fucking hot with his pretty fucking temper, man, that shit gonna get him out the game.
Pat Bev is an overrated defender. He's a dead homie. Shout out to LBZ, the dead homie.
And that's part of the reason. That's a huge reason right there. If he can control that,
Then Paul George is overrated. Paul George is an overrated defender to
he'll
me.
be all right.
He reached too much. He was getting
Yeah, I agree.
so.
He gonna have to bounce back somehow because man, that series they deserve almost pretty much every criticism because
Word. I wanted to listen.
that shit's terrible. That shit's terrible.
Word. Somehow I wanted
Terrible.
them to win. I'm telling you this right now. If they would have won and somehow beat the Lakers and the Celtics won, we would have beat the Clippers. We would have whooped their ass.
You can make a case, man. I honestly think they would have. I agree. The Celtics
Celtics
just
would have whooped their ass. We
I
would have
agree.
took their soul, man. We would have took their cornbread. Like, listen, we would have violated them.
And
They'd have
6
called
games.
police.
You think it's 6 games? What? 6 games?
I
5
said,
games?
I said 6 or 5. I'm telling you, it'd have been ugly. I
Six.
think Lakers would have whooped their ass. For real,
Oh, yeah.
Lakers would have whooped their ass.
Clippers. The Lakers would have smacked the Clippers. Yeah.
Miami would have smacked. Miami would have did them dirty. It would have been different because Jaylen Brown. I don't know who. I think Jaylen Brown probably been guarding Paul George. Jaylen Brown would have been guarding
He
Paul
could give
George.
PG some problems.
And
Yeah.
locked him. And he locked him the fuck up. Jaylen Brown would have locked him up. And matter of fact, let me go a step further. I think I said this before, but Jaylen Brown is better than Paul George as of right now. As of right now, he's better than Paul George.
Well, that's it right now because they further in the playoffs, so that's usually going to elevate us.
I can make a case further than that, but I ain't gonna go there yet. I can make a case further than that, but I mean, Jaylen Brown has been a better playoff performer than Paul George. I'm just saying.
In the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Just saying. He's been who you trust more. I'm just saying. Who been more consistent. Jaylen Brown shut down the most improved player, All-Star, Pascal Siakam. People they say that was top 10 player in the NBA.
That it.
Just saying.
I like Spicy P. I never thought he was a top 10 player.
A lot of people saying top 10, top 15. A lot of people were saying that.
Those people are crazy. I like Spicy.
People were saying
P.
a lot of people he was high up there. Either way, he was high up there. And people saying he was better than Paul George and all that. Jaylen Brown put that and Jaylen Brown was in that man's pocket.
They feel it too much. They are so beyond biased. They are totally exaggerating this.
Jaylen Brown should have been the All-Star team, man. They got like Bradley Beal got fucking robbed. Be not be on the NBA team. It's crazy.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Bradley Beal, how you average 30 points and 6 assists
right.
and you don't make an All-NBA team? That's insane.
That is bad.
I guess
it's
terrible.
I think the main reason because their team was terrible. So
That's no excuse, yo. Because Al Jefferson made an All-NBA 13 before.
But wasn't
That ain't no excuse.
Wasn't it when Charlotte was in the playoffs though?
But that don't mean nothing though, because like people still make All-NBA team. No, it don't though. If people still make All-NBA team, but still be trash.
So if I have a great season, right, and my team wins say 12 games, you're not gonna look at my team's record. You just gonna put me in the All-NBA team.
I'm just saying, it's been times where teams have been that good, or still made an All-NBA team. I'm just saying.
But they're in the. I'm pretty sure they're in the playoffs.
Let me do my research.
Because
you trying to tell me he averaged 30 points and 6 assists. The only person ever to do that and not be on the NBA All-NBA team.
I mean, Bradley Beal should have gone there, but he probably would if the Wizards weren't that bad. That's just my guess.
That's biased, man.
It is biased. He didn't even make the All-Star team. That's even sadder.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's worse. That's worse.
That's out of pocket.
That's disgusting.
That's out of pocket, man. Somebody need their ass work, man. LeBron,
Somebody need a foot in their ass.
Speak about that, LeBron. Speak about that,
yeah,
LeBron.
we speak about that. About that All-Star.
Word. Talk about that. Talk about why Bradley Beal got robbed.
He did get robbed.
Come on, man.
Like think about Trae Young. Trae Young can get All-Star team despite his team's bad, but Bradley Beal can't.
You kind of right though. For most part, though, man, you gotta be like a good team, but still.
Yeah, you gotta be
for the most part.
Yeah, you gotta be a decent team to get into the All NBA. which I still find that unfair. So, because Bradley Beal had a great year, but just that he's on a horrible team. So, and John Wall is out all season. So, yeah.
You may be right. Like,
Man, it's tough watching
did Charlotte made the playoffs
man.
last year?
The fucking
No,
John Wall kicking
No.
injured,
Kimba,
man.
Kimba made it last year, all Big 13.
he did?
Yep.
Wow.
but season before last, right?
No, Charlotte has not been to the playoffs since 2016.
That's what I'm saying. He made it last year.
Oh, I want to throw this out there. Kemba Walker, we all know he's been to the playoffs twice, right? He's been eliminated by Miami twice. Just want to throw it out there.
Right.
Crazy,
That is
huh?
crazy.
Those are fun.
That is crazy.
Well, he's
He
trying.
got
You saying he been playing Miami twice?
Yeah, 2010, 2014, Charlotte, the Bobcats at the time played Miami. They were swept by the Big Three Heat.
Yeah,
Predictable.
I remember that.
Yeah, which was predictable. And in 2016, they won 7 games against Miami.
And now
Charlotte
they're
won it.
going to face Miami the third time with a new team.
Unpredictable.
Yeah. So it's like this time he's trying to get revenge on the Heat this time. So yeah.
Wow, that is something.
Yeah, just also just fun facts. Just want to throw in there. So yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Just the difference is it's not in the first round. It's in the
Yeah, it's in the conference final. That's good.
finals. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Kimba Walker, you know what I mean? He got a lot of pressure.
He does, man. I mean, this is a series that you can argue for either team. Like maybe if Miami didn't shoot too bad last night, maybe they're up 3-0. Maybe if Boston executed games 1 and 2, they could be up 3-0 or 2-1 Boston. It's a bunch of what ifs, you know. But it's 2-1 Miami in game 4 is gonna really tell us if Boston's have a chance or not, you know?
And on top of that, the fucking refs, they've been terrible. Not just
Yeah.
game, they've been terrible in the whole entire playoffs.
True. I mean, that is true, though. That is true. But I thought the officiating was fair last night. What do you guys think? You thought it was favoring the team? I thought it was fair.
And when I saw Tick's reaction, it was like subpar to
These
him.
referees stink.
Uh-huh.
It was like subpar for Tick when I saw his reaction. It was like 50-50 when I saw him watching it.
Yeah, the refs are just terrible. Like, remember that one play when Miami pulled within 5 and then the Marcus Smart got a foul call when someone fouled Marcus Smart? Do you think that was a foul, though? Or do you think it should have been a play on?
I don't know. It's this is a bad call. I don't really think.
And that was kind of like a bailout call. You know what I mean? That was a bailout call.
Yeah, I mean,
Pretty much.
Because who knows what could have happened at the end of that game? Who knows? Miami could have thrown up a 3. It could have been a 2-point game. Things could have happened. So who knows?
I mean, Jamal Murray averaged how many points in the playoffs and shit?
I think we're like 25. Jamal Murray, I mean, here's what's crazy. If you actually watch the whole Clippers series, he wasn't like dominating until game 7, you know?
Yeah,
That was really the only game that he really did dominate was game 7 because he scored like 40
he averaged 26.7.
Which is pretty good, but he was destroying Utah, which Utah doesn't have the defenders to guard Jamal.
He was destroying Utah in the series, but against the Clippers, he struggled.
He struggled, and then game 7, he was
50% from the field.
Game
He's
7,
still
he
shooting
came through.
50% from the field, 49% from 3.
Against who? Utah?
Period in the playoffs.
Damn.
92% from the free throw line.
Crazy.
Who shoot that percentage again?
Jamal Murray.
On a free throw? 92.
92. That's very efficient, yeah.
Very efficient. He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, hands down.
But you want to throw this out there? Brad Wanamaker is leading the NBA free throw shooting. Brad Wanamaker for the Boston Celtics.
Yep. Marcus Smart averaging 14.6.
They wherever they did, they mastered that form.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is unbelievable. But I say this: if Boston wins Game 4, I think can go 7 games. If they lose Game 4, I think they lose in 6. What do you think?
Game 4, it'll be a 6-7 game series for me if they win.
Yeah, I say I was just 7 beginning. So I got to stick to that.
Yeah, they got to win. They got to keep this energy up for Game 4 because I don't see Boston coming back from 3-1. I don't see it if they lose Game 4. If they win Game 4, 2-2, it's different. What do you think, Win?
I think this series is going to go 7 games. I think they're going to win Tuesday night,
Wednesday,
or Wednesday night, and then the series is going to go. It's going to go 7 games.
Who do you got? I got Miami in the series anyway. That's just me.
Well, I think I got actually I got Miami. I like Miami. No, because I don't like Boston. I'm a Lakers fan, and I don't fucking like Boston.
Makes
goddamn right I am, and
I mean, I'm a Knicks fan. I really don't
it.
care who wins. I'm a Knicks fan. I really don't care who wins the series. Though. I know some Knicks fans hate the Celtics. I don't. I don't. Really
Damn it!
Yeah, I forgot you're a Knicks fan, man. God.
Yeah, but I don't care who wins. I just want a good series, you know. And
You're
so
a
far,
fan.
How you feel about RJ Barrett not making the All Rookie team?
oh come on, seriously? He didn't make the All Rookie team?
He didn't deserve it.
Oh my God!
Hold
He
on,
didn't deserve it.
Barrett didn't make the All Rookie team.
No, he didn't deserve it. He buried Tyler Hero.
Fuck no.
Of course he's not. Oh, never mind. No, he's not. No, he's not. Oh, okay.
Tyler Hero made the second team.
Oh, okay.
Here, he buried Kendrick. He didn't have to bury some Kendrick. No.
Homer and all that, but goddamn, that motherfucker don't deserve to be on no goddamn All Rookie team. You know that.
PJ Washington was on there.
PJ Washington had a decent year. He had a good year.
But what happened?
His team stinks.
Mm-hmm. Tell the truth.
He had a bury. Hey, RJ Barrett wasn't even the best on his team. It was Marcus Morris before he got traded.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus Morris was killing for them.
He was, but we traded him to the Clippers. So yeah.
Marcus Hartless, yo, that's crazy. Yo. They did Lakers dirty on that too. They were trying to get Cal. The Knicks wanted Kyle Kuzma, but all the Clippers needed was Harkless.
Yeah, I knew we were not going to get Kuzma. I knew.
That was funny as hell, yo.
But Kuzma almost got traded to Sacramento. People forget about that.
He probably gonna leave next season though. They're gonna get rid of him. I don't know. Oregon bounce back, play with old Kuzma. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy about Kyle Kuzma, man. I remember people were saying that. There's some names out there. I mean, I ain't gonna. You know what I mean, they were saying that Kyle Kuzma was gonna be burned, Jason Tatum.
Yeah, no way. No way.
That was false.
No way. No
that's
way.
False. That's false.
That is bullshit.
That's beyond false.
It's beyond blasphemy.
Kyle Kuzma ain't listen. That ship has sailed. That ship has sailed. It's 2020.
You play like you do.
Listen, you mean he a role player, man. Shit, what James role player.
James knows his sports, but he thinks almost everybody's a role player.
That's hilarious, though. I understand what you be saying. You gotta understand what you be. That's hilarious, though. Like I ain't go. Like he be right though sometimes, though, man. Like James Harden, he's a role player.
Yeah, James Harden's a role. I don't think Harden's a role player, but I do think Harden's a role player in the playoffs.
What? He a superstar role player?
To me, I think James is mainly talking about their mentality. That's why
I guess.
That's gonna be hilarious. It'd be hilarious though.
They want to team up super teams and have like duos and shit and whatnot.
He don't be lying. It'd be hitting though, man.
Hey, y'all, I gotta end the stream. I got a call coming in.
Okay, man.
But y'all be good.
All right, y'all.